it's time for the mid-best, and that's what I said, mid-best regional finals. Today we will crown another champion from one of the best scenes in the country, baby. I'm spitting, you feel me? Now, my name is Sid Cole. I'm joined by my boy LLJP3. My dog, how you feeling about the action we are about to receive?
Oh, we are about to receive some crazy action. It's gonna be all time of the night, as you know what they say, man. So many different players over the past 5 World Warriors. All comes down to this. This is the top 8, the 8 of the best of the mid-best coming in to try to get that spot to Capcom Cup 11. Who do we have coming up on that top 8?
So, first of all, we're able to do Kevin's already qualified after having horrible time getting second, you know, all that time. And a lot of top 8s, obviously well deserved for him. But who's remained is JAK, and then the winner of a tiebreaker that we're gonna have to do, that tiebreaker actually is going to be DARKDEZZY and COOSCO. So after that will be FLASHMETROID and ELCHAKOTAY, and then losers. The loser of the tiebreaker and KHANGAROO, who we saw take down Daigo. Woo, KHANGAROO was feeling froggy with it. And then Joey and Magnegro will round things out as our top 8 spot. We have the winners, we have the losers as well. So losers, as per mentioned, in every World Warrior finals will be going home. They only get one chance at the dance. So that's just how things go in this season. But again, what they're playing for is that qualification, that seat at Capcom Cup in just a couple of months over in the land of Japan.
That's right. And just a reminder for the tiebreaker that we're going to be coming up with COOSCO and DARKDEZZY. It is the first of 3 as per Capcom rules. So these guys have just a one shot, one chance, one opportunity. Are they going to let it, are they going to blow it? Or are they going to let it slip? As soon as these fellas get in here.
Mom spaghetti. But definitely be better on the tiebreaker sort of scenario in the winner side, so you get that second chance. But of course, your reward for winning the tiebreaker after fighting a difficult opponent is to fight JAK. And then your reward for losing is to fight, you know, someone like KHANGAROO. You know, and then your loser side. So either which way you slice it, it's going to be dangerous. And you might have to run to that person again. So you might be getting some of that extra, I guess, data from those players. So we'll start off with that, and then we'll go into the rest of the matches once we have our full bracket squared away. Appreciate everybody that's been playing, though, throughout the entire World Warrior. Felt like we had a lot more players, a lot more visibility, too, as well. And the scene has been exploding. And who knows? A lot of people have JAK as the front runner. You know, my son could win, but it could be his end. It could be Magnegro cooking it up at another Capcom spot. Could be FLASHMETROID out there. Could be ELCHAKOTAY hunting for his W. I think that'd be the first time he'd be at Capcom Cup, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see if that happens.
Yeah, a lot of different players, but yeah. Also, don't shortchange Joey or KHANGAROO as well. Especially Joey. Like, Joey's been on the tear. He's been having those different come-ups, like on all these different tournaments. Big win over at Midwest Mixed Fest as well. So he's been definitely putting in the work, getting into practice. He also has a few World Warriors under his belt. So he's definitely somebody not to sleep on in this bracket. And again, we can't talk much about KHANGAROO. I mean, we were both there. We both called that match.
Oh yeah, we did. With the fact that he was, you know, it's wild because when you see a player switch up their style, there's usually like a starting point of why they switch up their style. And KHANGAROO fighting Daigo made Daigo be like, okay, bro, I actually have to be more active and aggressive with Akuma. I cannot just sit back and run this turtle style. This guy is like showcasing what Akuma should be doing, especially for the mirror match. So again, shouts to KHANGAROO doing it big out there, the Cream City Convergence, and then obviously in the World Warriors. Flash is one of those cats that I'm very curious about in terms of what he's been playing lately, who he's going to be playing. He always shows out in a footsie-based style that he's been running for time immemorial. He's been playing Street Fighter or even fighting games for longer than some of y'all have been alive. And I don't know how much practice he's been doing. I don't know what he's been doing in the background. I have no idea. But I do know he's going to get devious with it in this top 8. He's looking to do more than just ruin people's day. I know he wants that shot over at Capcom Cup. And also just to be able to talk smack up on Twitter. That's Flash. If he wins, it's going to be nasty up on the X sphere, as I guess the kids like to call it. But it's Twitter to me. I don't care.
Yeah, it's still Twitter to me. It's still the Bird app. But yeah, there's a lot of different players that are going to be in here trying to get that spot, man. But yeah, definitely wanted to go ahead and go back to what you were talking about with Flash. Like, he was definitely working on the matchup that he has to go against first, which is going to be ELCHAKOTAY, and vice versa, honestly. But when it comes to those things, like you have, when you know your opponent as you have to face first, especially when you're on that winner side, you want to make sure you stay on that top level and not go down to the dungeon of hell.
Right.
You got to be on point. You got to practice your matchups. And same can't be said really for JAK. And JAK, you gotta really prepare for two different matchups because you have potential Manon picking DARKDEZZY, or you have the COOSCO kicking Cammy.
Yeah, so, you're right. I think if you look at like the data and like what the players have been doing lately, you gotta say that JAK is probably like the most informed player because he's been traveling the most, because he's been experiencing the most in terms of like different high-level play. We saw him playing with Itazan and Daigo in the secret special room, along with Kevin was out there and a few other players too as well. We've seen him at multiple events just around the world, and you have to imagine that he is the most informed player, but that doesn't mean that he is always gonna get the victory, right? Like, so there's other cats and players out here, as you mentioned, Joey, his style is just hard, even if you do play him. Like, I've had the misfortune of running into Joey in rank. He is very technical Manon, but he does things that are like, you don't expect. Like, he'll steal his turn with Manon when he shouldn't, and he's like, just testing you. And he'll keep doing it too, even if he knows that you're gonna be able to counter it. So I like the way that he plays that character, and could be seeing another Manon. Actually, if you think about it, we could be seeing a Lily also at Capcom Cup if Tay makes it through, right? Like,
yeah, and that'll, from my understanding, I believe that will be the only Lily that would have made it to Capcom Cup if Chakotay wins here. So that could be a big opportunity for those characters. I think if you go on Twitter, you guys follow Cammy. Cammy has been putting a lot of good stats out there. There's a lot of characters under there that's not reached that spot yet. But we do have two characters that definitely have reached that spot, and Manon and Cammy here. So here we go, the first of three, the tiebreaker, DARKDEZZY versus COOSCO.
All about that seeding. You want to be in that winner's side. You're sitting pretty, at least have another chance. If you go down to losers, obviously, you don't want to do that because they end the dance. But COOSCO, DARKDEZZY. Now, I've been talking to some cats from around the world and how they like the matchup. Some of the Cammy players don't like it because they're like, I can't jump like I'd like to. She's got the crescent kick. She's got some really good anti-airs on the ground. She has some good ways to stuff and stop the approach of drive rush. But when it comes to pressure, Cammy reigns supreme. The Oki scenarios are too continuous. If you get the spiral arrows, which didn't happen off that stand like kick, COOSCO better lock in.
Yeah, a little bit. And right now he's completely pushing in the corner. Nice, perfect parry. Be able to get himself a stock over there, metal, so be able to get that going in the corner. Though COOSCO fighting out with that low forward.
Plus, makes him hold the throw right after. He's got bar to work with. Dez does for like an OD crescent kick, but COOSCO, look at the footsies that he's implementing right now. You can't bump for the crouching media punch like you'd like to. You have to use the other buttons.
Oh, that should be able to close that out with the overhead as well. Level 2, just gonna go ahead and spin that. Gonna be able to build a bar back in the next round. So good stuff by DARKDEZZY.
So now I see some people saying that Cammy's a bad matchup for Manon. Actually, listen, I have top level players saying both, but some of this is just Street Fighter 6 and how it is. Play styles definitely matter in terms of who wins what. Nice call out the neutral jump, calling out the throw, empty throw right there off the hooligan. And her better buttons of reward also definitely makes this matchup hard for Manon. You know, she doesn't really have the best defense. It's been level 1 if you get knocked down. And that's going to happen a lot if COOSCO has his way. Punish, we go for the command grab of the -6.
I like that because you got that in level 4 now. There's the potential for the dangerous level 5 to be able to get there. So if you get that level 5 metal, it's all going there because you got 3 bars as well. And I'm talking about it. Now you really just only need just one tap.
What a stagger! And honestly, that stagger worked out because we've seen a lot of neutral jumps from COOSCO. He's like, I don't want to get ripped up. I'm trying to avoid that. I ain't like that. So again, as you mentioned, the command grabs being such a dangerous that allow for that stagger button to happen and work out. Target combo spiral arrow into Oki, meaty stand medium, but able to strike back in between the string is DARKDEZZY.
That was close, very close to being a whip punish, but man, hopefully DARKDEZZY will be able to continue pressuring with the buttons that he's been doing. COOSCO has to figure out a way to get rid of this just ongoing the slot right now. Oh, that's going to be a nasty drop. Big punish counter combo, be able to at least set it back to neutral and get a nice little throw at the end. Nice perfect parry though.
You gotta start doing that. Against Cammy, if you don't want to try to anti-air, you gotta start going for the perfect parry. Delay crouching medium kick on wake up to put him to sleep. That's defeat. COOSCO gonna spin that bar expeditiously to get Grizzly and break out the back. DARKDEZZY does have a game up right now, but COOSCO starting to strike back and stagger his own buttons, but she had the proper ranges too as well.
Yeah, like I said, you definitely don't ever want to be in a 0-2 situation. So COOSCO right now striking that first blood in this round here. That's the jump in, gets nice anti-air to be able to at least put it back to neutral.
She's got a good dive kick sort of jump in, but I feel like that sharp angle that Cammy has deals with it perfectly, as we see right there. Does he lead himself outside the corner? Obviously a lot harder because OD don't do what it used to do.
Yeah, it really doesn't, but man, I love the fishing from COOSCO right now. Some of these buttons, like he's being very, very careful on trying to like make sure he does not whiff his low forward. He's doing a really good job right now, even though he's getting locked in his corner. You got to be a little careful though. Oh, bad. It's going to be able to close it out. You don't even have to really spin a bar. That is 5 medals in the next round.
That changes the dynamic of the match even more so. You're so worried about the command grabs. The Manon can play around that idea too as well. Well landed off the rip. Look at that. 1/4 gone.
Oh my god.
I want more. And I told you he wants more.
Oh my gosh. Can we get a third? Please do it again. Oh, don't even need to. We're going to go straight to level 3. Immediate. That is a 2-0 on the side of DARKDEZZY. COOSCO, man. If I'm you, take a step back, take a little breather, figure out what you want to do for this next game, man. This is loser's side potential for you. You got to be careful.
I think it's just a reward that he's not landing off these conversions. Like, none of these combos are leading into Oki. It's not leading into too much for him. And then going for a sweep, to me, it shows a little bit of like pensiveness. Counter hit round, start the light kick right after to get that nice little counter hit combo. Back fear switches it up instead of just going for the command grab. The heavy kick to catch him trying to leave. And the command grab right effort. This is not looking so good. I lied. COOSCO gets the Oki off the spiral arrow now. Delay throw. Sight delay on it.
All right. All right, that was a really good meaty there with the drive rush, heavy clutch. Oh, yes, another grab. Number extra 2,000 for you. Tried to get the mix and immediately grabbed out of it. And now it's all DARKDEZZY round. Another back throw. Both are in Kansas in the gray. Trying to see if they can get back to the Wizard of Oz. Where they at?
Don't jump. DARKDEZZY got the anti-air on lock right now. You know you got the crescent kick, the crouch fears, stay grounded.
Well, he wants to just
COOSCO, he's fine with this in the neutral jump. Calling out the command grab was so smart. COOSCO was already going to get back with bar in the first place, so DARKDEZZY had to make a decision that was quick with it. But COOSCO, quick with it though. DP with the anti-air as the choice, saving up the set point. Runs the OD, no side switch, but this is fine if you're like in mid-screen. You're willing to take this.
Absolutely. Definitely one of those I guess like little buffs that you kind of necessarily need if you're in there, because you don't want to accidentally put yourself in the corner. So go ahead and show him that you have the DPs. Oh wait, no dive kick, and DARKDEZZY was completely ready with the jab check.
Oh, I don't know what that was. Do you think that COOSCO is going to maybe dash up, try to get a little sneaky command grab off, possibly? The trade.
There's enough command grab, and I think I like that weight. Doesn't want to go ahead and get too greedy, trying to just go to command guard or even a regular grab, because you don't have necessarily interference in that close range neutral jump situation.
And the more that you neutral jump, I feel like DARKDEZZY might lock on with like a crescent kick with the OD. You definitely go for that anti-air if he wants it.
Right.
The more COOSCO goes to the air. So the grounded approach, you have to switch it up, mix it up a little bit so you can approach from the air and the ground perfectly. Trying to walk in with her great walk speed with those jabs every so often. Knocking on the door. DARKDEZZY said, don't get too close. You know what's about to happen.
Oh, do you spend? You at least just get a level 1 here. Yes, sir. I agree. Go ahead and make sure you spend just a little bit of cash. You'll be able to build that bar out. And this is set point. This is for winner's side. This is for that coveted 4th seed. Try to go for the command grab, get things started. I love the counter hit jab check. Not getting too close to me.
I wonder if that was like a little space trap. Either way, worked out for DARKDEZZY. Has to push up in the corner. Her defense, way worse. TK dive kick don't work out the way it used to in terms of being able to get some reward, but this is very rewarding. Back to mid-screen off the spiral arrow. Sight walk pack, being able to get a punish counter. Command grab, 4 medals. Uh-oh. Look at the bar at the bottom too as well. Building to level 3, so extra damage incoming from level 3 if it's landed, and it will. Yeah, kill the drive gauge. Why not?
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to burn myself to get it. As long as I got the hit, I'm going to send you down over there to the burnout area as well. This is really important because, yeah, you block a dive kick here and just deal with this pressure. What a backdash. Try to get away, but you're about to get your meter back so close to the corner. So that was a really good head to air by COOSCO. He's trying to see if he can at least get some movement so he can get himself back. Oh, man.
Go for a drive impact. You don't really need to do that. You see him staggering ever so often, looking for the reversal. Didn't really work out. Back throw, switch up positioning. Trading places and spaces. What's happening now? Back to mid-screen, the stand like it. Don't drop it, and DARKDEZZY won't do it, but he'll drop COOSCO down to losers. In the tiebreaker scenario, DARKDEZZY reigns supreme 3-0 over COOSCO. Will be moving on to winner side to fight JAK. That's his reward. But obviously, COOSCO not out of it. He's in loser side now, has to fight KHANGAROO, as we talked about. I don't know why I said with a little extra KHANGAROO. That's, you know, KHANGAROO, that's your new name, bro. KHANGAROO. There we go. But hey, that's what's going on. KHANGAROO. Either way, hey man, that was a good match though.
Yeah, it was.
forget what's on paper. You know what I'm saying? Just the control that he had against COOSCO to make him so, you see him just very panicky. The sweeps, not being able to throw out the buttons that he'd like to. Like, people might say the crouching medium punch nerf maybe hurt Cammy, especially up in that match, but it felt like there were no buttons coming through. Stand medium kick, dash up, lights weren't that continuous. DARKDEZZY had that aura around him, like, don't approach me. You get command grabbed, stagger stand light kick into drive rush right after it, whatever it may be, just a pure lockdown from DARKDEZZY.
I agree. So he's going to be able to take that, hopefully he takes that momentum against JAK, because especially like the only thing he really allowed COOSCO to get was low forward. And low forward, only the low forward confirms really was the only thing that was working out for COOSCO. It's like completely DARKDEZZY was in his head throughout the entire match.
In his head like the back of his eyelids. Now, that means we have our entire bracket solidified and stratified. That means we're gonna have JAK versus DARKDEZZY. He's gonna be probably warmed up by playing a hot match like that. In the Flash versus ELCHAKOTAY, the losers will be KHANGAROO versus COOSCO and Joy versus Mags. That'll solidify our entirety of our bracket, and we'll see again today who lands a seat at Capcom Cup. Part of us maybe want to see a little bit of a switch up. Part of us maybe want to see JAK out there do more damage, but it just depends. I feel like the scene in totality for Midwest has been super strong. We've seen some of these Midwest competitors do a lot of work at Cream City. Whenever they go out, I just wish we'd go out to more. Listen, I got to say, most of y'all for this bracket, I need y'all to go out to more. The CPTs, if we have more offline, we got to get you out there. You know, I know Mags, he a family dude. You know, Flash, he be doing his own thing. ELCHAKOTAY, we're going to get him a sponsor, bro. You know, we're going to get him some canes or something like that to get him out there, whatever it takes. We need more of our mid-best out in the streets everywhere around the world.
I agree with that. It's definitely like a pleasure to, whenever I go out to these events, to see like people from our area like go out and represent. So definitely agree with needing more people out there like that's coming from the Midwest to show out. Yeah, we're so close many times at some of these premieres as well.
Very close. I mean, we had two Midwestern players over at Blink in the top 8, if not getting top 3. So Flash saying you barely played this season. But the thing is, Flash, with you, bro, you an old head. You've been playing, you play in your mind while you just walking around. You know what I'm saying? Much. You've been playing for so long. The war never left you, bro. The Warrior War never left you, bro. You've just been playing for damn ever. You know what I'm saying? So like,
that's actual trenches for you, baby.
We're going to actually get you all a look at the top 8 totality, as we mentioned already. Let's take a look. Yo, run it down one more time for me, brother.
That's right. On the first match, we got DARKDEZZY going up against. Is that right? I believe is it switched now because of the seating for DARKDEZZY? Is that correct? Am I saying DARKDEZZY going up against ELCHAKOTAY, and then it looks like JAK is going to be going up against FLASHMETROID. And then on the loser side, we got COOSCO going up against Joey.
Working on it right now.
And versus Magneto. So
we're switching up.
Okay, we're switching it up in a bit. Okay,
it's not right.
Made me a little nervous. I'm like, wait, did seating change, bro?
So all of a sudden, you won that nice little match at the beginning, and you gotta go all the way at the top spot. It's like, oh yeah, you deserved it. You deserved it. JAK, I like how Jessica was like, that's not right. Yo, bro, go chill. Go focus on your match, bro. Why don't you go get ready, bro? Why are you watching this? Go get ready, bro. Anyway, we're gonna get that all fixed up. You know, when you have tiebreakers, things get a little bit, wonky and fit the last minute,
We're the only region that had a tiebreaker. So
yeah, you're right.
It's very understandable. Like, trying to get through that. We're the only region that have to do this. So sometimes we have to go through and be the initial one to work things out, get all the cobwebs out of there.
We might be the only one, to be honest. The way things are going right now, we might be the only one to be having that. But it's pretty cool again to see the evolution of not only like the mid-best, but also the other players from around the world in their own respective regions. Hearing about all these new players, like not Pedro, I just heard about doing work over in Brazil. He was doing work just at the 2v2 recently at the CPT that's this weekend on Kings. And then other players that like the younger ones, Crimey. I'm sorry if I say his name wrong. A young player, he's mad good out there too as well. One of the other regions. It's just getting to know some of these players and seeing them evolve and have their own play styles evolve out in the different regions respectively has been great to see. But we're out here in the mid-best. We're trying to see who's going to get that seat. Duke Kevin already sitting. I don't think he streamed some Street Fighter, but he's been streaming other games. He's been taking a well-deserved break after traveling so much.
Absolutely.
I want to see us get more. I want to see us get more in terms of like sponsors and stuff like that. Get Tay out here, bro. Flash, if you play more, maybe I know, man. I'm trying to get you out there too. You say you play less. You should be saying that in the chat, bro. Shh. You played a lot. Here's the thing is that Flash is playing every single day. Sponsors, just so y'all know, he's playing every single day. But we're gonna get that. We're gonna get the full top 8 squared away, so y'all know exactly where everybody is at. But we did give you all the players. That means we're gonna have quite a few matchups, quite a few Manons in the bracket too as well. We're gonna have JAK on the Juri, maybe the Rashid if need be. I don't know if that's gonna be even a possibility. God knows what Flash is gonna play these days. I would assume Blanka, but we're gonna have to see. In fact, I'm gonna go to my notes real quick. I'm gonna check things out and see exactly who's playing who. We'll take a 5-minute break. We return. More mid-best action coming right at you.
And we are back, and finally, it is time for the World Warrior Mid-Best Top 8. Once again, I'm LOJB3. This is Seikola. We got the top 8 going. We're about to get into our first match that's going to be coming up. We've already talked about it very much in length between JAK and DARKDEZZY. Now that JAK knows who he's going to be fighting against, and we kind of talked about that earlier. Which one, like which one do I really want to go to, and like which one do I really want to juggle fighting against? So now that we have that, and we know that it's going to be a Manon, let's go ahead and go through like what we consider. But what's up with the matchup here? We already kind of briefly went through it before we went on break, but yeah, let's get into it now.
I think if you're JAK, you've had a lot of experience, obviously playing the likes of IDOM. You've went around the world. You played a lot of other Manon players, but DARKDEZZY obviously doing something different out here, stealing turns when need be. Almost reminiscent a little bit of Joey, and like the footsie game too as well. Really smelling blood in the water. So you may have fought other Manon players, but are you ready for this cat out here at this level at this stage? There's a different sort of element. Like you might be so prepared for a certain sort of Manon player that you're not ready for another Manon player because you're so stratified in one strategy. So we'll see. You know, I would like to see what he does for the aerial approach. If he tries to jump in, I'm sure he's going to go for a foot dive when he's nice and close for the plus frame scenario. I'm sure he's going to go for a lot more aggression when he gets the knockdown because Manon can't really do much on wake up. And I want to see what the reverse is, though. How is the Manon player going to be able to stop and stuff a drive rush sort of cat or a dash up sort of cat that Juri can be, or one that makes it hard to read continuously? She's got the button. She's got stand medium. She's got stand light kick too as well. She's got close enough.
She got the fireball to go right behind it as well. So like you want to go ahead and take your option and try to do a crouch medium punch to really stuff that, because that's one of Manon's god buttons. We see that over in Capcom Cup LCQ last year. Seeing how that button was like so powerful that people had to go out their way to lab it just to stop random. So if DARKDEZZY wants to go into that strategy, it might be very difficult as well. So
I wonder if he's been watching when JAK has been playing against like IDOM and taking notes at what JAK is weak against in that matchup, or weak against him, what IDOM would like to do in some of the things, and putting that into his strategy, being like, okay, I have a blueprint of what JAK doesn't like dealing with and moving from there. So I'm wondering if that's the case, or maybe DARKDEZZY is going to be playing by hard or playing by what he has found from playing JAK every so often in ranked, or maybe in the tournaments if he's run into him in World Warrior. There's been so many that I can't keep count of. They played, they probably have, because they both run in top 8 continuously, so it makes sense to see that they've run into each other at some point. But it's cool to see DARKDEZZY. You know, it's a name that you're not really familiar with, you know, especially at the beginning of like Street Fighter 6 or even 5. I didn't really see that cat, but he's making a statement out here in this season.
Very much so. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to see like how he does in his regional final. Like I say, you never know. It could be some kind of upsets when we end up getting a Manon in there. We got 2 of them in this bracket. Definitely wasn't expecting. And then you also have the wealth of buffs that Manon has received. Is definitely going to be able to help out the game plans a little bit more. Especially like everything's stacked towards medals, and like I said, medal is definitely the name of the game. You got the medal going up against the stocks, but like with the full out stocks, I feel like you know that's gonna come like around reason. It's easy for JAK. With medals, like you definitely have to go through and take those risks. Definitely have to put yourself out there to try to see if you can get yourself a command grab, get things stocked up. But yeah, enough talk. It's time to get into the battle.
That's right. Top 8 officially begins right now. DARKDEZZY, aka DARKDEZZY, coming through on the darkness with the Manon, fighting against Moise's own JAK. As we see the stock ups coming through heavy, JAK implementing that in between the combo, puts up the fireball to lock that character down. As you mentioned, hard for her to traverse against.
Very much so. And like you already seen, and you kind of talked about a little bit of the pirouette, trying to see if you're able to get in there. I like that command grab, showing that he has it already. There's that crouching medium punch on this walk under as well, under the jump.
Yeah, using that against the trip guard, finds it back, fierce, gets the counter conversion, dash up to nothing, hoping for a possible reversal. Jack not even tapping parry. Foot dive, the trade to keep up with the corner. Jackson, bro, he's gonna have to go for a back throw. The slight walk back, does he just moonwalking?
He could have definitely finished it, but he still has the opportunity. It's very hard. I love the air-to-air options because, yeah, he's looking at Jack to try to see if he can get that foot dive. It's like, no Dr. Doom today. I am way too fantastic for him.
Oh, falls to the OD fireball, gets the dash up there right after. Again, that fireball ruling so much of the neutral, enabling so much more of like the drive rush pressure or even dash up pressure if you want to hold on to your drive gauge. Finds a crouch fierce anti. You lucky boy that wasn't a punish counter, but this is off the perfect parry, was wary with it.
Yes, sir. Oh, I love the challenge. You said, hey, you trying to step back? Nah, you're not going to kiss yourself here. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I get that counter hit.
Fireball.
On the parry, I like the drive reversals. Getting away from that situation, it's still keeping his meter pretty much almost intact.
Yeah, benefit in the meter right there. Have to be careful. Jack is back with bar. Been using that bar a lot for like OD fireball or like short drive rush like this. Act that strike throw, but you better not miss. DARKDEZZY nice and close. He hasn't gone for the command grab yet. Yeah, we saw command grab previously, right? When they were in burnout.
Right.
Then commit. Went to a command grab right after. Don't let it be you, Jack.
Oh, the jump in. Oh, that is level 3 as well. It's going to be with 3. No, you just got him in the yellow.
Oh, yeah, I think you're dead on the dead right here. I agree. DARKDEZZY with the first victory. And I'm surprised to see Jack not going continuously, maybe hunting for like a tap parry or like a reversal super. You see a lot of staggers after some of these drive rushes, and him and burnout more consistently, which I'm surprised because Jack usually keeps a hold of his bar more continuously, but DARKDEZZY holds tight, and then as soon as the bar is off, he goes in.
Yeah, but I definitely want to see a little bit more gumption with the meaties, and also make sure you get it in and checking any dash ups or any drive rushes. So now he's like in that moment where he has a corner position. He has to make sure he keeps DARKDEZZY in here, because every time he had DARKDEZZY in the corner, he's found his way to be able to get out. Oh. There's another option. You talked about that roundhouse.
Yeah, that one really good and caught him. He had the drive rush up. He was going to commit to that option either way. Command grab was the perfect play against that. Back fierce, hella plus up in burnout. And again, in burnout, where she could really be a baroness, doesn't matter. Level 1, get that wall pin scenario. Picasso.
Yes, sir. And I love the challenge immediately afterwards. Trying to see if he can at least get some buttons in so be able to get back into the green.
Saw him even back off for the ODDP. Really? Let that rip? Don't touch my chain. You can't afford that.
No. Snake skin purse go suit. What are you missing command grabs for, bro? Let me go ahead and take that damage, please.
Yeah, staying like kicking the OD. I think Jack had saw that in the previous match with COOSCO. Took note of it. Doesn't have the command grab. Has 3 on deck though. We'll see what happens. Oh, see, you might be a reversal button or throw. DARKDEZZY presses something first.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the options where a lot of people are going to be pressing right after that grab if you try to go ahead and grab after a jump in. So, oh, nice perfect parry as well. Pretty much trading blue.
The blue kind of day, as Jack would say. Plus frame, you saw him walking after, that stand medium. Really a nasty button in the neutral jump.
No.
Spread eagle. Oh, God, Jack. His own level 3 for the victory. The Foot Clan will land what they need and tie things up.
Ah, yeah. Go ahead and give her a Bacchiotomy. Make DARKDEZZY think about it. Get yourself back up into that 1-1 situation.
Oh my God. Better play here from Jack. I like him, as you mentioned, taking a little bit more of an active approach, drive rush stand medium, and even walk up stand medium. That is a hard button that doesn't really stick to you. So you have to kind of walk up right after for the plus frame scenario. And even then they could maybe reversal button in between and maybe it makes some Abari action happen. But Jack is doing the most to keep his drive gauge up a little bit more and utilizing it more for conversions, for OD fireball. DARKDEZZY getting himself outside the corner for a little bit right now. Stand fierce and a nothing though from Jackson's at the fireball. Perfect parry, nice and close. Looking for the command grab to happen.
Yeah, I think DARKDEZZY is a little bit nervous because seeing Jack has been holding north on those command grab opportunities. You saw the level 3 just completely get stuffed out by the neutral jump. And you see the neutral jump is coming out to play again. So I think I want to see a little bit more DARKDEZZY trying to see if you can find these hit confirms and go into those hit grabs.
Yeah, it didn't really work out though. Didn't have the hit confirm to find the command grab right after. And no anti from the side of Dark. I think that's something that Jack's locking onto. Going to the air continuously, jump medium, wakes up with the button with the OD, will spin the bar for close to the victory. Yeah, it's not dead just yet. Dash up, nothing, waiting for the reversal. Jack gives him nothing at all. In response, no rebuttal.
Ooh, I love this one-touch scenario. I love the range that DARKDEZZY is playing at. He's making sure there's no drive rush fireball shenanigans happening right now. Your dome piece is blessed.
Chrissing the cranium, blessing the dome piece be with you and also with you down to the bracket. The lower side, depending on what happens, stocks up, drive reversal against him on the dash up.
All right, there's the toss. Try to get himself a Fuha stock. And once again, yeah, I love the range. Again, DARKDEZZY playing at that range where he's like, I'm close enough to be able to at least get a challenge and a check. Cannot get too close with the fireball drive rush game. You gotta come in close to me and right. And that's what Jack is like, you know what, fine. I'm gonna go ahead and get up in your face.
Yeah, so he tap parries right there.
Yes,
and
sir.
That's exactly the reason why he tap parry too often. It can't always be a blue kind of day, man. It can't always be like that. A game-to-game, round-around scenario, what's going down? Jack got 3 bars at the bottom. He could go for some of that Fuhajin, the engine, and pop over that level 2. We've seen him be one of the proprietors of that, or if he wants to damage, go for level 3. DARKDEZZY has been using that bar more often than not in this matchup for a reversal. Let's see if we can use it for more of an offensive sort of style with the character.
I'm surprised you can go ahead and try to see if you can at least risk a command grab, knowing that you're about to be down 2-1 scenario. Jack with a slight lead. Oh, that level 3 is going to be able to put you close, if not into the grave.
Yeah, I think he doesn't want to risk also a command grab because he's so close to losing bar, but it's all gone now. Yeah. It's woulda, coulda, shoulda, you know. That makes it difficult now up in burnout. No gaps, though. If you're Jack, see him back dash. He tried to drive rush right after. He was ready. He said, yo, let me lay him on the ground.
Too?
I'll tell you this, though. Actually, DARKDEZZY will get his bar back, but if you're Jack, this ain't the worst thing in the world. There's a level 3 at the bottom to worry about. Jack with the dash up again gets a counter hit conversion. DP not gonna be the victory. One more touch though. Empty throw. It's smooth out. DARKDEZZY. It's not dead. It's not dead. One more touch. Dash up command grab. No, it's a medium instead. It's not enough.
You can't either because there's one jab. Oh my God, that's the jab though. But DARKDEZZY with the walk under as well. Of trying to true game plan. We saw the Evo being utilized with Punk versus Big Bird, and now we're seeing a lot more players putting that into their gameplay, where they do the walk under and check it with a jab, so that way they're checking you. Like, I'm not gonna throw tech you, I'm gonna jab you and just make sure like you get hit.
It's a good option if you're that close, if they're not doing the foot dive, to go for something like a trip guard, especially up in the corner. Use the character's walk speed to your advantage. DARKDEZZY might be starting off with a nasty upset, not saying they weak out here. Jack and burnout. Looking hella ashy. OD the trade right there. You'll take this counter hit city continuously.
Smith, please let me breathe. Can I breathe? Can I breathe?
Drive impact.
Oh, it's unlock. Once again, a lock.
He's back with bar. Doesn't matter.
That's 3. And you know what? I always say this, Manon's after making sure they have 3 stock in the first round, it's still a victory. Just got to make sure you close out and get this round so you can put Jack in that loose side.
It's a one touch and he gets it. DARKDEZZY set point, looking to seal it against Jack. Winner side, move the winner side finals. It could happen.
We've seen Jack in this situation before where he's been below. That's going to be a hefty punish. Starting out with the drive rush from roundhouse. And now we're just continuing the harassment in the corner.
Wow, what a check.
Again.
Oh, he knows that Jack loved him overheads up in the corner. He said, not me though. I'm not going to become a statistic. Back fears. Waits for a little bit, gets a command grab, and again, you have to drive rush right after. If you hold parry, it's punish counter. So either way, DARKDEZZY is going to land the command grab either way. One jump into level 3 to get built up the bar for the victory. Honestly, one command grab, one grip of the grippers is all he needs, but Jack denies that, spins on his level 3, stays off set point. He's still in. Had to do it.
Had to. Like, yes, it could be a beta to meter situation, but you got to spend that cash in order to make sure you stay alive. And that's what Jack is trying to do here.
I don't know if like
final round, man.
I don't know if like a level 1 scenario would even worked out there. I like him spending level 3 if he doesn't feel comfortable. And I don't think it's a matchup where she needs to have bar at the bottom to win. It's just Jack has to be better about the maintenance that he has in terms of drive gauge. Too many opportunities of burnout. DARKDEZZY hunting for that burnout opportunity right there, looking for the punish counter off the heavy kick. Doesn't get it. Jack maybe has to go for more empty throws to call out some of these tap parries on the jump ins.
Oh my gosh, the RKO coming out to play, giving me more damage. DARKDEZZY is so close to pretty much another grip or another hit to level 3. There's a back throw after the perfect parry.
There we go.
Speaking of.
Better defense from Jack. Empty throw finally comes through. This time DARKDEZZY, he doesn't spin the tap parry right there. Again, that's something he has to be worried about.
that low forward. Actually, he didn't want to cancel because he didn't want to go into the yellow. And I think DARKDEZZY kind of made him pay there. There's the upset. We're able to close that out. DARKDEZZY, the 3-1 upset against JAK, the #1 seed. JAK is now in the loser's side. DARKDEZZY is going to be waiting the winner between FLASHMETROID and ELCHAKOTAY. My goodness. I did not see that coming.
Turn off the lights, DARKDEZZY. DARKDEZZY, bro, shaking up the bracket. Right off the rip, we just started. Already got something nasty with it. At the very end, though, I would like to see JAK go for like empty throw. There were so many moments where DARKDEZZY would just like, he'd hold parry, gets a jump in, and you see a button right after. I think what JAK thought was like, he's gonna press a button right after the stand medium or something like that, or walk up throw right after. It just didn't happen. He was hoping for more of that reward. So I'm just going for the throw, but maybe he didn't want to have to reset back to neutral. I'm not sure. Either way, DARKDEZZY, better on defense, better on offense, and better in terms of stealing that drive gauge. Winners finals, a Manon. We already have 2 Manons out here. Like, come on. Like, DARKDEZZY, like, even if JAK didn't make the adaptations in the very end, that shows to me that, like, it's too much pressure to fight DARKDEZZY. Like, he just wanted to have something that he could just run to continuously. And DARKDEZZY had made him so nervous getting that close. As you mentioned, the command grabs, bro. Like, once you get that 3 medals and up, you're like, oh, it's a different game.
Yep. Absolutely. Every single time after the round 1, you have those 3 medals. It's just, it changes the complexity of round 2. And that's what's so important for a Manon. That's the game plan. That's why I talked about medals. Make sure you stock that up, especially on the first round. You get those. And you got 2 options to get it. You don't have to always go into the command grab. But, of course, it worked out for DARKDEZZY.
Also, his anti-airs. Like, using the trip guard. Yes. I guess people don't like saying that, but forget it. The trip guard. We're going to call it the trip guard, okay? That was fantastic. Him walking underneath continuously to catch JAK, trying to leave the corner when he was in the corner and staying solid against a character that has some of the best corner pressure in the business is fantastic. So well played to DARKDEZZY. I think it really switched up the matchup on its head, and I think that took JAK unawares. And DARKDEZZY, with great footsies, great defense and offense, moves on to winners finals. We have a Manon in winners finals. People, let the people know what's going on. Hit the Twitters, hit the blue skies, wherever you got to be. Let people know what's going on because we have some exciting matches on the way. In fact, what's next, brother?
FLASHMETROID against ELCHAKOTAY. This is what we figure is going to be in this matchup. It's going to be Blanka versus Lily. Ooh, the soundtrack blaring in the screen here. And already starting off with his fire. Yeah, man.
All right.
This is the regional finals, so you got to get dangerous with the music, baby. Ooh, I love that whip punish there. Use that cross fist. Like I said, it always does to your taxes. It does to your books. Like it cleans your dishes. It actually cleans your clothes as well. And it's harassment. Lily's buttons are really underrated in some people's places when it comes to tier lists. But so amazing.
A little bit on the slower side, and sometimes the reward isn't always there. But when she has stocks, they hurt. Look at that stand-line kick, nice interruption. It gets the overhead. We'll go for the super right after this off the crouching medium punch, the seal, the deal. ELCHAKOTAY, well calculated in that conversion to end the combat. Great stuff. As you mentioned, that crouch fierce has been really good with punishing things that Blanka wants to do. He wants the Blanka nail to get that punish counter knocked down, so go to town because she's weak on defense. Not happening.
Not at all. And there was a lot of training that ELCHAKOTAY was going and playing a bunch of different Blankas to prepare for this. But FLASHMETROID, he does have another character under his sleeve, so we have to be a little careful with that. That is plus range. I do like the wait from FLASHMETROID, wait to get that kind of hit.
Plus range.
Once again, another counter hit. Completely harassing.
That back medium kick. If a Blanka-chan land, hits the OD, or hits the normal electricity, I'm sorry. Blanka-chan didn't do too much, but we'll lock ELCHAKOTAY up in the corner. Back throw, switch up positions. I like this. Drive rush to the stock up. So that's a taste special. He'll do that just to stock up a little bit. Oh, doesn't get the splat though.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. That DI is going to cost him. There's a mix and got the block, and I like the level 1 to bust out. You still have another bar there. At least protect yourself. And now both characters are in burnout. So now it's all about dealing with the mass. I let the jump back.
Missile kick. Crouch fierce. Empty low. See if we get a counter hit though.
Ooh, the command grab out to play. Could kill actually at this point if he does heavy.
Level 1 incoming.
I don't like it. As he gets his meter back and it kind of slows down FLASHMETROID's place here.
No way, did it to level 3. No, ELCHAKOTAY blocked. He said, I'm not going to drop that way, bro.
Rest in peace. The Kempe Mutombo. He said, no, not in this house.
Now, if that would have worked, Flash, you'd have been an absolute genius.
Absolutely. I would have been like, you know what? Hey, hold up. This writing is kind of fire. Shout out to Raw TV.
Hold up. You know what? Maybe command grab would have worked out there then. If you want to go for like he wanted more damage, right? But I get it. Maybe command grab could work if he does it next time. Either way, first game here to ELCHAKOTAY.
I like the challenge. He knew that was going to be light, so he was ready to go with the check. Busting out. See how he stopped short to be able to at least get something there. Here comes the Blanka, Chad. Dangerous. I love the Spire going right over it.
The Spire, well done. ELCHAKOTAY was going to commit to that either way, but knew that he's going to go skating over a little, just the two of us. Oh, shimmy. Try to go with the crouch spheres. Doesn't get the opening, though. Crouching medium punch. Gets the side switch off the OD. It spins a little bar. He outside that corner.
You got to hold those frames because that was Spire. He doesn't have any more, though. You got to be careful. Now he has another one. Still has the challenge. Still hasn't shown the command grip, though. I think ELCHAKOTAY is not going to go ahead and go for the pot of greed. He's not playing that card yet.
Yeah, it's a longer set, so you can kind of set up for that a little bit later on, especially when things get a little bit dicier. But Flash is hard to pin down, finds a slide applied, had little Blanka Chan again to back him up. It's a 2v1 to get it done. Metroid bringing it around on the board here. But I do agree, I think Tay will have to set it up, but it's hard for Flash to be locked down. You see how movement-based he is, right?
Oh, that was command grab that he tried to go ahead and get out of there. But that's unfortunately way to work, but he still has the corner position. Because, you know, again, 2-stock Lily? Yeah, you're getting pushed to the corner, bro. There's command grab.
Oh, he's really needy for that hug. Level 1. A lot of wake-up decisions that have been pretty active here for Tay. I do like them. They're all landing, so.
Yeah, and I think in this situation, like, if you want somebody to go ahead and use the burnout, and I like that. Tay is harassing with that situation with the Spire to be able to really get him going. And I also like the fact that he wants to go ahead and get this drive reversal. But he's still locking this corner. Both in the gray, though. There's a command grab landing.
Stocks up right after. This will maybe stop some of the approach that might happen if Tay is able to land maybe level 1. Counter hit, reset with the throw right after it. He's got bar drive impact right before Tay could even react. He had bar to be able to bust out with, but wasn't ready. Flash tying things up.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those situations where ELCHAKOTAY was like, he's not going to go for the DI here. No way, I have 2 stocks. But he ended up going for it, and it was well placed too. So it was really hard to deal with a drive impact in the corner.
So many options you're looking for, you're definitely right. Some of the things you have to worry about. Oh, that crouch fierce, bro. Look at the fault that she gets. I think that might be new, the new buff. The win stock gets the extra part of that DP.
Yeah, if it hits the second hit, it's definitely new. It gets up some more combos. Oh, wow. I held that parry quite long, and I do like the challenge there. There is the burnout. Oh, ends up getting clipped, though, by a Blanka ball.
The command grabs. It will kill you. In the yellow, damn near every single command grab will kill. Let's see if Metro can avoid that. The hop, the side switch, doesn't get the full conversion. Oh, you dropped your combos. Finds the area. You better block this. Ah, he didn't. And Flash, blocking like a pack of Legos. Stay solid.
All right, let's see. We get a little bit of a switch up, and I kind of like that. He's just going for the buttons. You know he's trying to see if he can check and see if he holds north and get away from that SPD.
Yeah, dash up, crouching light punch especially, instead of just going for just crouch fears. Lands that Mexican Typhoon. Drive rush for the weight, looking for a reversal. Flash, really not the type to bust out without reason.
Oh my God.
But OD will kill.
Oh my goodness. Right back at you, like Kirby says. So here we go. We got our complete tie up in rounds and games. And a little level 2 bust out. That's what you're trying to see. You can get a mix. He's at least going to be able to get the corner position. That's what's important here. And maintaining it with the drive reversal. Nice hit. Be able to get some decent damage and set up. No Blanka chance setup. You just go ahead and continue on with the pressure.
Yeah, so harass the drive gauge.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like the purpose. What? Oh. Bro, was that tech? Make him avoid the DP?
No,
oh, you gotta be kidding me. One more mix from the back doors on dominoes.
No,
this guy is putting him through the blender. Level 1, the kills you mentioned. Perfect KO. FLASHMETROID. Come on now. That was Houdini. You can't even see me. Like, come on.
Man.
What happened?
Definitely checking with these mixes. He is getting completely set to the other side there. And I think ELCHAKOTAY right now is kind of stepping back a little bit, thinking about, okay, how did this matchup go? See how things kind of spiral. Let's see if we can go ahead and fix a couple of different mistakes and get right back into the action.
The problem is you're fighting somebody that maybe they don't grind out as much. but their footsies are melded upon years of playing multiple games, just being hit and hitting people with the greasiest, grimiest, slimiest things imaginable in fighting games. You gotta imagine there's a lot of player tendencies that Flash understands and walks you into to get his victory. So it doesn't matter if he don't play a lot, he has years of knowledge that have been ingrained in his DNA.
Absolutely. And one thing I definitely noticed in like FLASHMETROID now a little bit, wow, they hit from 30 yards away, man.
Yo, Flash with a big lead right now. Let's get the able to stock up, crouch fierce, Windspire, empty throw.
I like the empty jump throw there, just in case you check and see if he held north. See Flash is trying to bait a little bit. Oh, the pickup.
Force knockdown right there with the jump heavy kick. Nice crouch fierce.
You can't.
The timing, too good. ELCHAKOTAY just waits for a little bit, and he's like, I'm going to see what you're doing, because I feel like Flash is kind of running a little bit of a script right there, and Tay just waiting for it, using the appropriate buttons to counter.
Yeah, I think right now, like Chakotay is no longer getting faded by some of these early, like light Blanka balls. Honestly, he really hasn't had trouble with it all that much. It's really the air post has been messing around with Chakotay. As long as he's not in the corner, that's where his gameplay needs to be in order to get this victory.
Right.
Still locking them in.
And you know what? He's willing to go for like these almost burnout sort of scenarios. He's got level 2 behind it, so he will activate, but we wake up level 1 against it. He knew a dash up, stand fierce is going to happen in level 2. Then we'll have to hold that, keeps the drive gauge in his pocket for a little bit later. Able to stock up, back in the green, goes with the OD. Crouch fierce finds a mark.
Oh no. You got the GI. This should be able to tie it up with the level 1 right here. Didn't even finish the animation, it just killed.
Didn't have to. The way, again, that ELCHAKOTAY is structuring himself to wait for what Flash is going to do and find the appropriate button to get through has been expert. Like, that's been the adjustment. It's like, I'll wait for Flash to do his turn, and I'll do my other turn right after, like an RPG. Runs the Mexican Typhoon right after. That's 1/4 your life, if not more, gone.
Ooh, what a trade, though. Kind of worked out a little bit in Flash favor, but not when they're getting counter hit like that. So close to be able to get this right back, and that's the SPD. He's going to put Chakotay into set point.
Tay right in the momentum. Less waiting to stock up, more Oki scenarios from him. See if Flash can bring this back and give us a little more action. Drive impact. He's trying to go for the command grab, and so Flash was already committed to the drive impact against some of these normals.
That's oh no!
So you gotta that is so unfortunate.
It really is. Give me a guess. No checking there. I love the drive reversal. Still an opportunity, and I love the DP as well. You cannot do that when you have a stock. SPD. One more sequence. One hit for Chakotay to be able to get this victory right here. The level 2 stock up. It's going to possibly put him in the burnout.
It's like, when can he hit, like, maybe crouch fierce or like a drive rush right after level 3? He tried to drive rush right there. Offensive drive reverse. Crouch fierce. Hits to confirm himself a seat at Winners Finals with that CA. About to see all that DNA. Blood on the ground, he's going down. ELCHAKOTAY taking down Flash at the very precipice. Fantastically done. I gotta give big credit to Flash though. My man took ELCHAKOTAY to the bank for a little bit. It definitely was looking a little hairy for a little bit. Again, footsie master, but Tay, again, he was like, I'm gonna route my structuring of what you're doing and watch what you're doing a little bit more and kind of react with my crouch fierce, forward fierce. I see people saying, oh yeah, crouch fierce, smash the crouch fierce ain't nothing. But the thing is this though, you can see how expertly it was done to counteract multiple options. And this was punishable. Like, let's keep it a button. It's not a button that you can just always throw out
there willy-nilly. That's why, like, it's always good to go ahead and just wait and see what the opponent wants to do. Opponent's gonna jump at you, crouch fierce. Opponent wants to go ahead and dash at you, crouch fierce.
But the distance has to be good.
It has to be
crouch
very
fierce.
Good. Exactly.
But and we already saw we saw Flash deal with it previously, and like her getting knocked down is not good. To have to spend that level 1, those resources for defense is not going to be fun. So you'd rather avoid all that. You'd rather use it for offense, like we just saw there as the ender. Level 3, not expended for defense, but for offense. Help nab Tay, along with other things for the victory. Flash ain't out just yet. We're only going down the loser side, so we might be able to see that run back a little bit later on. But for right now, winners finals is going to be Manon versus Lily. Now, when you woke up today, B3, tell me, did you think a Manon and a Lily were going to be in winners finals of any regional finals, not just Midwest, but any regional finals?
I definitely believe in both of the players that are behind the characters.
But
heck no. Heck no, nobody thought that. Come on now.
Good. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real here. Let's keep it real.
Let's keep it a buck.
That's how it should be. Honestly, game's very well balanced, and also the players have been, implementing different strategies and have different ideations on how to play their characters. That's why I definitely feel like, yeah, you could look at this bracket and be like, yeah, these players deserve it, but like to see a Manon and a Lily after the results those characters have not had previously in previous seasons, now get what they're getting, is great. And it's not just the characters being stronger. I think the game's balance is getting more tightly wound, but
Very
also the players are obviously hungrier. Like we already talked about Tay being so hungry. He has not been at a Capcom Cup. There ain't a month that don't go by. I know you sit in his Discord that he don't talk about being at Capcom Cup, right?
I can't tell you how many times me and him have personally had those different conversations about him hoping to try to be able to solidify that spot at the Capcom Cup, especially in this opportunity where Capcom Cup is in Tokyo. So it's all the more sweeter to be able to get to that big spot, that big dance. You know what I'm saying? So now that we have that, we have our winners final set up, guaranteed top 3 in this bracket. But again, you got to win to get in. That is the name of the game. And speaking of, you got to win to stay in when it comes to KHANGAROO and COOSCO. That's going to be our next matchup coming up.
It's 2 horribly nerfed characters. Who could say if they're even able to lift their fist up to fight anymore? No. Keeping it real though, Akuma, I'm talking to a lot of Akuma players from around the world, and some of them feel that he is weaker. Some of them feel like he's not that much weaker. But it's funny to see the other people that talk about Akuma. They're like, no, that character's still gas. Like, he is still insane. Like, and it's true. I think Akuma has been nerfed in some slight ways. Like, his Oki isn't as good off of Adamant Fist. Like, that sucks. His dive kick pressure isn't or his demon flip pressure isn't as strong. That kind of sucks. Some buttons a little bit nerfed, and DP, OD pressure, damage, slightly nerfed. That kind of sucks. But overall, he's still the same toolkit character. Fireballs on aisle 6, Tatsu's on aisle 3. He's the Home Depot of Street Fighter 6. He's still gonna be good. Same with Cammy. The Cammy crouching medium punch got nerfed, but like, if you're throwing that button out willy-nilly, then you deserve it. Punished.
Absolutely agree with that. You deserve to get hit if you're gonna press a button out there. So we're gonna see if that's gonna play out. We saw COOSCO kind of have a situation happen to him maybe once in the tiebreaker match against DARKDEZZY, but here we go. Actually, we're gonna get the Magneto and Juri match that's gonna be coming up here.
Okay, so we'll start off with that. Gave you a little preview what's to come, but right now on the screen it's gonna be a Bison with more Manon. The more I play this matchup and talk to Bison players, I swear we're not downplaying. It's not that bad for Manon. Pressure-wise, she could definitely keep you out. Now that the aerial situations got a lot worse off of Devil's Reverse, so you have to expend OD if you really want to cut through. Neutral with that heavy and her good anti-drive rush buttons are not too terrible. Jump in like that's pretty good. But Bison don't care about matchups when the bomb is on the screen. Damage not lean, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, man, you have that mind, the Psycho Mind out to play. It makes it so difficult. And also you got Psycho X there that can also be a really good button that still works very wonders for any Bison player.
That's why you saw Joey be able to press at that distance. The stand fierce wasn't able to follow up with the crouching medium punch. Joey knew the appropriate distance. He puts himself in the lead and with punches the scissor kick. This is what I'm talking about. There's certain ranges where if you're Bison, you're trying to land the scissor kick properly where light kick won't punish counter you, or when she can't punish counter you if you whiff it. So you have to be on point.
That is 4 medals. Got a lot of damage, but the level 1's coming out. Not gonna get hit. That's gonna be a complete bait by Joey. Good stuff. Oh, did he put in a yellow? Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and spin the level 3, try to get his meter back. It is gonna do a grip of damage though.
Wow, yeah, one more touch. Drive rush and a drive impact. He's going to parry against that. Takes back the turn on the -3. Magneto takes back his turn again, but it was a space trap. It was a trap the entire time. And Joey stays fine.
Trap card.
That beautiful. Activated.
Oh, man.
I like that. You see that Magneto's trying to not get open, also trying to keep that charge for a possible anti-air scenario. However, he is able to land the bomb. Drive reversal to get that off though. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
For real. You do not want that purple stuff on you. And Mag right now, he also has to take care of a little bit of his meter. Spend a lot of resources to try to at least get just a smidgen of blood off of Joey, and Joey's not allowing it. Second medal for him. Oh my goodness, is he able to get a hit grab? Yes, sir. 3 medals, like I said before. But 3 medals, round 2. Dangerous play.
I think it was Joey that also said he don't mind this matchup that much. Or maybe it was Idom. One of the Manon players was like, yeah, I don't mind it too much. The way that Joey is with this matchup, though, it's how confident he is at certain range, especially at the mid-range. Maybe like range 2.5-ish, maybe even 3. Outside the scissor kick range. Preemptive punish right there. Interruption, I should say. A counter hit against the scissor kick.
Yeah, I'm seeing Magneto. He's trying to get a little bit more careful with some of the buttons that he's throwing out. He already got whip punish a couple times. I like the jump over the command grab. Now he's going to have to pretty much hold this mine hit. He had to hold the mine in the corner, but Joey's just finding these buttons every single time to get rid of it.
Anti-air, going for the level 3. Even though it's not the victory, you get your bar back. They're almost at a big deficit right here, almost a burnout. And Joey, he can chill. You gotta come to him to get the win. He actually tried to walk up instead.
Yeah, he tried to walk up forward, but gets the crouch medium punch. Should be able to close that out. That's a 2-0 for Magneto. Again, loser goes home here. So Joey right now is looking to send Magneto out of the bracket.
Honestly, it's some of the space traps where you think you can take back your turn we saw with the Stamp Your Psycho Axe. Not really working out. Even driver scissor kick too far out for it.
Yeah.
It's been the proper distances for Joey to whip punish, interrupt, or set up for like a space trap to close games out. See, even right there, I'll take a trade a little bit, knowing that Magnego's gonna press, maybe not with the proper button. So if you're Magnego, maybe you have to wait a little bit, use a crouching uni kick, something extended.
Yep, that's going to be plus frames. Now you have to hold the harassment. And I think that's one of those situations where Mag is definitely pretty simple when it comes to knowing what he's going to do with his offense with the mind locked in. That's going to be a 6-frame punishment. Nothing out of it. No punny, no honey.
Nothing,
don't let Joey alive like this.
Okay, this is your game to win, Magneto. Perfectly done with the scissor kick. One more hit and stand medium kick. He's looking for it. We'll definitely close this out. That's a good closing button for this character. But that just allowed Joey to get almost a sweet Manon moment. I know Idom's somewhere reeling back, making a YouTube video. See, this one character sucks. Love you, Idom. Oh, that's only one. Some defense now from the side of Magneto. Swing some of that bar at the bottom.
Yeah, he's got a hefty comeback that he needs to make. And I think as long as he keeps it simple, yep, that's going to be a nice parry. No finish off the confirm, though.
Oh, the fake out. Oh, my. Joe, you're actually insane. The fake spin, and that's a little bit quicker, I do believe, this season. So, bit it out the reaction from Magneto. Wake up super. Yes, sir. It works out, Joey. Back in the green with bar. Magneto in the orange. Not looking so good. That might put Joey on set point. It does.
Oh, my goodness. My goodness, he died off of that. That is insane damage. And it was still only 3 medals on the side.
Can you believe she gets more?
Yeah, I feel like you get hit by that. How demoralizing does that feel?
I'm a little bit upset. Back fears. Empty throw. Command grab instead is what he gets off the punish counter. Even better. 4 medals.
All right, go to the regular grab just in case. Good tech. And once again, this crouch medium punch whip punish is really working out. Not gonna be able to kill here, so that's why you go ahead and stop it. Drive reversal. Try to push him back. He's away from the corner. No anti-air is gonna be allowed.
Just a whip on a scissor kick, and Joe is able to punish and put Magneto down 3-0. You know, we've known Magneto to have some of the best footsies in the business from since Street Fighter 4, right? But what happens when you can't get in? The space traps, can't get in with the scissor kicks and things like that. Even walking Joey down, it just seems like it's so problematic. He's got so many good buttons that have great timing behind them that lead to so much success. Whether it be a knockdown, into medals, into just harassment. And even when you want to use like a button like stand meter kick as Bison, what happens to the heavy kick? Yeah, you get the sweep right after. But dang, just the footsies on the big, 13, 14-inch foot that she got.
Yo.
Good.
Like, you sure this character is 5'9"? Don't look like it in the game. Because that character just hits for so many different ranges. It's ridiculous how far that she can really mess around with the spacing. So, yeah, that's good stuff by Joey. Shout outs to Mag, though, making his way. He clawed his way to get to this regional final. Put himself in this opportunity to be able to try to get back to Capcom Cup. But Joey right now is just too good. He's too strong right now. And the loser side, too. You don't want to be down there locked down with Joey.
Yeah, that's our first person, I'm sorry. Sent home will be Magneto, but he has done fantastic. These World Warriors. He is always a treat. Saw him at DreamHack for just a smidge. It was DreamHack, wasn't it, Mags? If you're still here. But I think it was DreamHack, I believe. But either way, it's cool seeing him pop up every so often. You know, I know he's a family guy, so he don't get the time to grind as much, but it's good seeing him reach these top 8 spots. It will be on Manon Maestro moving on in the bracket, and so are we. The matchup that we practiced previously will be COOSCO versus KHANGAROO. Now, again, we already talked about how quote-unquote nerfed these characters are. They're not. They're still good. Now, in terms of like the matchup, I think Akuma players don't mind this matchup at all. You know, before they kind of did before the passion happened, but that crouching medium punch not really ruling the neutral definitely helps out. It feels like you can hit the like driver suppressor a lot more.
Agreed.
Or even your other buttons. So neutral feels a lot better, and I think Akuma did fine previously. We'll see what happens though. What's on paper doesn't always happen in the match.
Yep, and fire, like you said before, when it comes to Akuma, the character, like Fireball is definitely the name of the game. Both have great like low forwards. Every time I feel like you get hit with Akuma's low forward though, it's like, did you really hit me with that? I can't believe that hit so far. So like, I always call it the toenail. I call it the toenail.
Capital T.
And that siren, that Bison theme is playing in the background right now. My goodness.
Fire. So is this costume, yo. Shout out to KHANGAROO to get the red Akuma.
Yeah, man, that is going to be the big gameplay. He's overhead. He tried it twice. Really said he hit the goofy. I'll do it again.
Do it again. Dive kick. Luckily was not punished on the way down. Definitely is the go-to option from Demon Raid nowadays. Other options aren't as strong, so you're going to go for the dive kick, try to get something nasty. Doing a little bit of a fake out right there. KHANGAROO still uses that forward meter kick. Extra frame of recovery. Doesn't matter to him. He's okay with that.
Yeah, you see the hesitation there from KHANGAROO. Like, COOSCO got hit with 1 DP and still is sticking with the cannon strike. He's trying to make sure he harasses with the air approach, changes things up. Slowly whittling down his life lead as well.
Throw the forward meter kick to get the forced knockdown follow-up. You're actually sick. I understand the vision. I get it now. I understand it now. KHANGAROO with the forward meter kick against a dive kick at the proper ranges. Unfortunately, he waited and baited as COOSCO will take him to the corner. The Oki did not commit to a button right after trying to go for the throw. We'll get that shimmy, the finesse, and bless. There's a little bit more to put him to rest, though. A little bit more right after.
Wow. Man, that spiral arrow, I definitely wasn't safe, so it was definitely a risk to go ahead and take it, especially against Akuma, who was just maybe the glass cannon of the game, but he outputs damage like no other. So you definitely took a risk there with that.
Akuma's like, one of us is going to break down, bro. Either me or you. Anti-air, but it definitely makes sense. Cammy, so many options to worry about. Drive, rush, jab, to start the party off. Goes for the sweep for the Oki, crouching light kick for the tick throw right after it. Meaty fireball. No, I get it. Level 3's on the side. COOSCO, he will react.
Absolutely. Definitely want to throw the fireballs in this situation, in this economy. Get the safe jump situation there. So step back and just harass in this corner. Uh-oh, put yourself there. Get right back out.
Still seeks in that nice medium across the meter kick conversion. Finds a hooligan to get in with the overhead. Charge up level 3 Delta Red Assault. Guess what? You're dead or the dead. COOSCO playing around the reactions of KHANGAROO. I mean, Maz was feeling froggy, but COOSCO locked him down.
Yeah, definitely a lot of jumps. Again, harassing with that. KHANGAROO only really showed him, yeah, I can make sure I can check the cannon strikes once. And after that, COOSCO was like, you're not going to do it again.
I mean, honestly, like, the variance of jump is it's so hard. The sweep works out. He does get the shimmy off too as well. Meaty crouch fierce this time, but didn't get the proper follow-up. I maybe thought it was like a counter hit or punish counter, not sure, but still, COOSCO does have the lead. Looking for the proper angle, but to maybe spin knuckle through, I'm not sure. The variance of the fireballs makes it hard against it. Charge it up. Is that crouching kick that you mentioned before?
Yeah, man, very good. Trying to see if we get something going, but I do like the pressure that COOSCO is playing. There's a DP. You also cannot do Demon Raid dive kick on me either. I have the same option as any other character that has a DP.
You ain't lying. It's a sharp DP to do that with too as well. Burnout. Don't let him go for the adamant fist conversion to keep you locked out. There's bar at the bottom though. So you see a slight little shimmy from the side of KHANGAROO to possibly bait that out. Forward fierce confirms the time of death. It's 42 seconds on the clock. KHANGAROO ready with that forward fierce. I don't want to say KHANGAROO. I'm making a little KHANGAROO.
Yeah. Making sure he's just looking at you, just buff as a kangaroo, just like hopping at you, say, jump. Go ahead, jump.
That's where I live, in the air. Go for the anti-air. That was a late jump heavy kick, so I get it. Dive kick nice and low. Teams the combo and the conversion, but COOSCO able to snipe out his turn. This time a dash up throw.
Yep, he's gonna go ahead and take a little bit more turns. Almost had that jump in, but he decides to go in for the empty jump throw. Low forward, no cancel again. And COOSCO's getting hit for a little bit. Still has a scoring position. That's gonna hurt with that roundhouse. He tried to go for the mix.
He tried to do it. Kangaroo was watching the stream before. He said, wait a minute. Not me. Not gonna be me. Yeah, probably too far for a crouch spheres for the counter conversion. We'll get a crouch spheres off of this. DP no level 3 just yet. Meaty overhead blocked out. Delays his button to get his super off. COOSCO is too clean. Salad bar crisp with it.
He's like, I'm never going to get shipped. You're never gonna get a throw bay out of me. I'm always gonna low forward. Always.
And it's so hard. Because you want to walk back, right? But then the kick would hit you. If you try to tap parry, if you're out of that, it might hit you because you might try to walk back outside of that. So like, either you're ready to strike back against it, you're ready to crouch block it. It's not happening. COOSCO on the verge of a game point scenario. See if Kangaroo can clean it up, land more off these conversions. The dive kick will hit. No side switch. We'll get the Oki, so try to go for the back throw. Kangaroo immediately goes for the tech.
Stepping back. Oh, that's going to be a punish counter. Even with the landing frames just in time, be able to get that toss. See if you go for another one. Nope. He's going to go ahead and get the meaty. Yeah, you get your filthy hands off of me, lady.
No, he flipped out. No, the stand fierce. Bro, finish your plate.
Finish food.
All you needed was a few bites. Oh, and honestly, recovering from the back, he could have pressed the button right there. COOSCO could still finish this, and he will off the crouch even kick. That could have been bad, but it's still good. COOSCO, 2 games up.
Yeah, it's definitely a big situation for COOSCO. Even though he got sent down to the loser side, was to go ahead and make it a terror for everybody else that's down there with him.
I get, man, the nerves are so close to qualifying. A few matches could be in Japan. So he's breaking down on he's breaking him down on defense. Excuse me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think right now he's completely comfortable. Vegas or Kangaroo is locked into this corner. Kangaroo has a lot of work to do to be able to get back into this game, to the set.
One thing I've seen a lot of Akuma players do is like stand light kick as like the buffer. But right now, it's one more decision. The dash up throw is broken though. Neutral jump is
nice DP.
Anti-air is there. He calls out the throw. COOSCO. He's the Kangaroo here, bro. He get an aerial with it.
Yeah, and we talked about it before. The aerial approach from Cammy, really harassing anything that a Kangaroo wants to go ahead and do. He's been afraid the DP after that first stuffed cannon strike. That's the name of the game.
That fireball was punished him? Wow. Ooh. Kangaroo putting down with the plasma right now. Again, has to be careful. Could be a spin knuckle at any point, but COOSCO's been just content to do things like this. Dive kick. TK with it. Meaty crouch fierce. All for them gutty works.
I'm gonna kill yet with the yellow, so I definitely agree not spending the level 3 yet. But you are in burnout, so it is a situation where you can't get pushed in the corner. And once again, we talked about the air approach. COOSCO can freely jump because he has that in Kangaroo's head. I'm gonna bait something. Oh, there's a throwdown. There's a hit.
Oh, he dropped the combo. That should have been more Katatsu. You can't whip a single thing. Just like I said, you can't whip a single thing. COOSCO with the push level 3 necessary. No man like Akuma.
Said, don't whiff a button. Don't you do it. You saw that low forward once again coming out to play. COOSCO is going to be able to move on against Kangaroo 3-0. He's going to be going up against FLASHMETROID in our losers quarterfinal. And also on the other side, we got JAK going up against Joey.
Hot matches all the way through. COOSCO moving to the bracket with that fantastic Cammy and doing a really good job of recognizing where the weak points are for the other player and what they're not going to deal with. If they're not going to anti-air me or attempt to, I'm going to keep jumping in. And honestly, Kangaroo had a good idea to do the forward medium kick. So the switch up for COOSCO was like, I'll just get closer with the dive kicks and then commit to that option a bit more in that area. Or go for the jabs and make it harder for you to run that at some of these ranges. Like, you know, you can keep them out with the stand fierce, the fireballs, the forward medium kick, but what happens when you can smell your breath? COOSCO taking the victory. Very, very good. Very, very good. So that is, it's good to see like Cammy still quote unquote viable. I know a lot of players are like, oh, the Cammy nerfed and stuff like that. But after talking to a lot of players and seeing them play, it doesn't look like many characters are that much nerfed. Even Ed still looks like he's fine. You know, some of the Ed players we see moving over at CPT, over the Kings. I've watched a lot of the Ed players for like hours now. They all look good still. Maybe drop down a little bit to the tier, but every character is something to figure out here. When it comes to Street Fighter 6, you gotta be worried about everybody up in these brackets.
very much so. And right now, Jack, like also like going through that bit of an upset against DARKDEZZY. Now has to go up against Joey. You know how it comes with this matchup. We actually see this matchup quite a bit of times between these two. It seems like Jack is always seemed to have the number. If it wasn't Jack, it was always Dual Kevin. Joey is almost at that point where I want to say Joey is due. Joey is definitely due for a big W right now. And he's already showing up with a good start there with the crouching medium punch conversion. Try to get a jump in. Good stuff by anti-air and Jack. And yeah, there's the empty Jack you kind of talked about. We wanted to see that a little bit more in that last matchup.
100%. Especially looking at tap parry, which makes sense against this character. She might go for foot dive. Your anti-airs are that close, it might be difficult to hit the OD crescent kick or the crouch fierce and get something after it. So tap parry is a definite decision. And Jack locking in a little bit more, getting the first round. But as you mentioned, Joey being so close to taking W's against both these players that you mentioned, Dual Kevin and Jack, might have emboldened him to work even harder now. We'll see.
Yeah, I know Jack is like very tired of having to deal with the Manon army. 2 Manons in a row to level 1 be able to get out. Joey's definitely well known to go ahead and just doing a reversal to make sure that he gets out of there. He keep himself away from the corner as well. So here we go. They're trying to play the neutral game. There's that fireball drive rush we talked about. So hard for Manon to deal with.
But you see how Joey just kind of backwalks, finds a perfect parry. He's not going to be enticed by like faltering into the fireball game. He waits for his turn, drive impact, drive perfect parry. I'm sorry, drive rush right after. The ODDP comes through from Jack, but look at how much health he doesn't have. And again, Joey back to that proper range to react to anything. I was thinking maybe a drive rush was coming B3, but after that,
as well. Gotta be careful. Oh, there's gonna be a spring punish. He actually whipped it. So there's gonna be the level 3. Jack is gonna take the first game with the whip punish and go ahead and try to see if he can work his way back up to the finals. Good stuff. It all starts with one game. It all starts with one game, man.
Keep going. Honestly, I do like that Jack is a little bit better about the meter usage. You see he's not kind of expending too much. He's not in burnout too often. And even though Joey's had some good ideas to kind of back off, it's the reward that Jack is landing, which we didn't see previously. A lot more off these exchanges.
We're also kind of talking about, yeah, there's that drip rod, the walk under to be able to get the corner position for Joey. He's trying to see if he can get things going. What a jump in. Just catching Jack trying to press a button a little bit too early. See if he's trying to catch a drive rush. That is going to hit with the level 1 though.
Keeps the bar up. Get some distance too as well. That's the best thing is that you get that push outside the corner even more so than other actually supers, to be honest. You know what? I like that crouching medium punch. You don't commit with a DP. It would have whiffed. Still gets hit with the heavy. Does not get the follow-up. Thought the distance was being able to get that ballerina spin mid addition. Another level 1 coming through this time to get it done from Jack.
And I think Jack is a little bit more comfortable knowing that he has fought this character before. Now, and it also, like, it is a different, like, scenario when it comes to Joey. Because Joey, he'll break out some wild things on you. I've had the unpleasure of fighting this dude in bracket before. It's definitely difficult, especially when he starts really mixing things up and going with things like, I didn't expect you to do that here.
Yeah, I hate fighting him in range. It just his decision making is hard. But once you understand how to fight him, like it's a little bit more of an ease in terms of being able to get your own game plan off. Nice stagger step. He's gonna go into the level 3 to kill the drive gauge. We've seen how bad it is for Jack to deal with this in burnout. And again, Manon, when the Baroness is a burnout, medium continuously, there's no bar besides at level 1 at the bottom here for Jack to save him. He sets with the command grab.
I agree. Go ahead and make sure you get a command grab, at least 1 in there so you can be able to get to that 3-stock threshold that you want to be at. Make it 4. Give me the round. I'll see you in the final. 4 medals.
He's a little bit more deep. You see how pensive people get? Instead of 4 medals get stocked up. I get it. Driver's command grab, that's 5. It's
Booker T time, baby. The more dangerous letters are coming out very soon. Is at least going to get a head grab out of this and still a decent amount of damage. And the overhead to be able to get with the level 2.
Oh, this was perfectly done. Literally perfectly done from Joey. And we talked about that. Her anti-airs are really good. And honestly, her corner pressure can be really good if you try to read the corner. They back up for that express purpose. To goad you to jump and they get that big reward, as you've seen from Joey. Game to game right now, if you're Jack, really the corner, keep it grounded.
All right, Stevie, go ahead and just make sure to continue with the meter management from before. The one that Joey's going to have to try to spend so much to be able to get in.
You know what's wild is I forgot that she gains more bar the more she command grabs, like at the bottom. So like her meter economy is even better.
That's
I just
one of the
realized that.
That's one of the improvements in their game plan. It makes it so much more rewarding to get those medals. That backdash off the drive reversal could have been way more, and that's going to be a punish. I'm glad he was able to land in time and spin a level 1 to be able to get that very close to burnout.
Look at that, all because he started with the drive reversal. Didn't really work out. Parry, the throw is there. One more hit will seal it, and there it is, the fall with the OD to clinch it out. Up around. Jak takes Joey down. Let's see if we can continue that pressure, that momentum.
All right, there's a medal on the board for Joey. Try to get them going and try to see if you get a trade-out combo out of that. It's just a little bit too late.
The punish counter off the heavy, gets nothing at all. It's okay though. Able to stock up. Back throw. There we go.
Agreed.
After the plus frames. Dash up throw again. Wow. Encroaching Joey's space.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to really harass him to see if he can start getting the tech. Yeah, he's definitely setting up for a throw bait.
I will say that Joey, whenever I played him or watched him, you don't really too often. Does get hit with the Ren Coke 6. This should be it. Level 3 is expended at this point, and Jak is going to take it over Joey. I mean, the defense is good, but the minute you try to establish with buttons, just the rhythm is just too off kilter with that Jak is playing. And he's so confident dashing up with a character that has really good checks in the neutral. Stand medium, stand light kick. Those buttons are good to check you, but Jak does not care. He's like, that's fine. I'm still going to dash in at my proper opportunities in times. He's on game point.
Absolutely. Trying to make sure he stays alive here into the loser side. Try to send Joey home. Joey, again, a big threat in this bracket. He's always been in that top 3 scenario when it comes to these World Warriors. Don't want to go down with him or get in the situation where it's final game, final round.
Not at all. Try to tap parry.
There we go.
You have to drive rush or you're going to be holding punish counter, so you're taking damage either way. Joey, proper command grab, still caught up in the corner though. 2. He's going to expend 1 right now, and Jak can just continuously harass. Got the fireball, get the stand fierce, the fake out, gets a grip with the grippers.
Yeah, he's really harassing Joey and making sure that he's getting those tap parries. Is really messing him.
Can't do that.
Not going to work.
The fireball, great interaction right there from Jak to be able to make sure that there's no super coming through. That's something he's probably going to do either way to lock him up in the corner. Set point here for Jak.
Looking to see if he's able to get something going here, and I think Joey is not ready for the anti-air, but he finds the button here to be able to get himself another medal on the board.
Oh, he tried to anti-air. It's too late.
I think he hurt me. I think he hurt me by accident. Not gonna work out for you. The level 3 is coming out. I need my meter back. I need to get back in the green and send you to the orange.
Put you in the deficit. Jak back with bar. Joey locking up in the corner. OD fireball. Empty
there it is.
Will take it, Jak. 3-1 over Joey. That quarter pressure just too ridiculous. And Jak looking way more informed, especially in the matchup. And we should be doing with Juri overall. Moves on over Joey. Another victory in their saga. Man, Jak just. You can see how much more he's locked in on, I feel.
Yes.
And I feel like either that or warmed up. I definitely looks way different than what he was in Winterside, right?
But also it comes to like playing against the character that you just lost against. I'm like, okay, there's some different options that I can do to really throw any Manon out of the game, not just Joey. Because Joey is a whole different piece in his whole little stratosphere in comparison to DARKDEZZY, in my opinion. But right now, the one that's still in, the Manon that's still in is DARKDEZZY, and Joey is going to be going home out of this regional final. But good stuff by Joey all season. All year, really putting in to work with Manon. Definitely one of the scarier Manon players I've ever faced.
Agree. I mean, if anybody's faced, Joey's definitely been top Manons that's always been mentioned in terms of like how much damage he does when he comes out to tournaments, which I wish he would come out to more than the Midwest tournaments. Joey, you was sponsored too, bro. Hey man, good stuff. You know, you up at this top 8 spot. It is gonna be Jak that moves on. Our next match is gonna be Flash versus COOSCO. I see people, yo, what's up, Overhaul, saying, man, that beat her crouch heavy punch. The thing about anti-airs is you gotta time them right. You know, the timing for Jak has just been too on form. I think when he goes in for these jumpers, we saw the foot dive previously, and before that, just the close range of that jumping was just too much right there. So now we're getting Blanka versus Cammy, which I've heard a little bit of back and forth on. I feel like the Blanka players think it's a little bit worse off this season.
Yeah.
But maybe 5-5 still. You know, that crouching medium punch nerf hurt him, but it also hurt her a little bit too.
Very much so agree with that. And also just the ability with the universal nerf of the wake ups options, especially in the corner, and that's where Flash needs to make sure his opponents are always in the corner, being able to get those mixes, especially with the Blanka Chan, if you have the right setup on the combo. So
Yeah, that's true.
it really messes with that with the universal nerf when it comes to a character like Cammy.
What's funny is they both have like a TK dive kick sort of thing that they get more reward off of on punish counter. Like Cammy has to go for that option if she wants to side switch. And so does Blanka if he wants to be able to side switch too as well. Perfect parry right now. Drive rush stand fierce. We get off of that. Yes, sir. Proper punish for the Oki right after. That's what blocking it out. TK, OD. That's the only fall you get up. It's just that, the OD right after. But at least he's able to get outside the court.
Yeah, and that spacer trap, and I love that DP on the blocker ball. You got to make sure you have that on your deck. And also, like, yeah, sure, Flash has up ball to be able to try to get down with dive kick, but when it compares to other DP players, characters, it really doesn't work out that much. And I think COOSCO needs to take a little bit more advantage of that. Got that first round.
All right, let's see if we can continue. Poking with that heavy kick. Great button tool, up in the neutral, only -3 now. So good harass, especially if you get that punish counter. Might get a spiral arrow follow up. No, he tried to slide on in. And COOSCO had been walking back and forth, so I get the ideation right there. But the block happened, and the throw pressure is coming through. Street Fighter 6 continuously going for the throw. Staggers a light kick. DP level 3. No, we just go for the DP right there. Level 3 just yet.
Oh, had to cancel there. Via just had to confirm. Would have been able to get the level 3 to close that out. That does allow FLASHMETROID to get to level 2, so he has to be able to figure out to make sure he does not get hit. So he side switch. Nah, you're in the corner. What a DP.
No bar either necessary. He said raw against the crouching kick to make him fall. The fact that he DP'd that in the level 2 sort of scenario, COOSCO. You different,
the testicular fortitude. That's all I gotta say about that.
My man's Corazon. Put him on the table. All right. First game, another Metroid striking back in the back, medium kickoff. Lands the command grab.
There we go.
You know what? That used to be like a classic for him. Hit the command grabs. I think that's how he took down Joey and Evo last year. We'll get the shimmy off with the heavy Kickstarter. Hits the OD. Level 1 to finish it off.
Oh, he doesn't need it. Holding up ball, close things out. And great, perfect. Kind of get some more confidence under your belt after that first game.
Nice interruption with the crouch fierce against the drive rush. Proper distance. So jump in, the DP is there.
Yeah, no jumpies. Not allowed for that. Okay, that was a really good rainbow ball to be able to get it. You didn't know if it was going to hit it front, so like it was really testing like COOSCO's like reaction to what he's going to want to do. He's going to get the cross up or get the DP. Good challenge though off the light blocker ball again.
His defense has been pretty good, and COOSCO has been. Does get anti from that distance. Sets up just the two of us for the sequel. Back medium kick. Goes for the throw this time to switch it up a little bit. Luckily, no tap parry. Oh, he recovers. Oki trying to mix him, but he got mixed instead. You are dead. Level 3 doesn't even need it for the victory. Man, don't even use the bar at the bottom. He said, I cooked the pan raw. You don't even care about that. Damn, Metroid.
He said, I got food in the fridge? Nah, I don't eat it. And that is an interesting change. Like that double kick definitely been changed over in this patch. Yeah, that definitely got bad. Definitely got buffed in this patch.
I think it's better against crouching medium kicks and stuff like that, I believe. I think it's better to counteract those buttons, so it might be a better neutral tool. All right, I like that.
Keeping it calm, keeping it collected. COOSCO's trying to make sure he stays out of the gray, because right now he's in that corner. He's getting harassed with these buttons and blocked.
He's trying to find a way to get in. Maybe a dive kick, maybe a whip punish. Ice buffer into the Blanka ball right after. But you stuck out too many buttons. The dive kick finally comes through. Get some distance, nice air to air though. Flash out of one in the corner. He's trying to leave.
He's been ready on that. Every single time he sees a DP, you in the air. I don't care if you leave like an inch away or all the way in the air. You are getting hit with a DP.
COOSCO checking the aerial space to put this man in a square space 6 feet under. COOSCO up around right now, and it's feeling like Flash can't find the proper time to jump in or even go through on the ground. Like the buttons have not been proper. I mean, you try to stick something out, a dive kick might come through, like, or just a sweep off the feet, punish counter, dash up, throw right after. Yo.
Yeah. But that sweep from Cammy is a really good whip punch tool. I've seen the Grace use it way too many times. Good meaty. Be able to keep him locked into this corner here. Oh, nice stand like kick. Give that frame trap there. Should be able to close this up. If he gets one more guess, here it's a guess. Gets the throw. Should be able to get to the game. Get himself on set game here. 2-1 on the side of COOSCO.
Man, just denying all the buttons that Blanka would like to land has been difficult. You know, like, if you're Flash, like you're trying to find the proper buttons, like stand medium, even crouching medium punch, but they're all liabilities. Even that, the Blanka nail, the sweep you see, as you mentioned, great whip punish tool, does get the slide this time, wasn't blocked out. It's like, can Flash get something off like level 2? Can he find an entry point? ODDP this time.
Yeah,
COOSCO.
he didn't want to deal with that overhead. He did not want to get hit with that. There's a command grab, and that's punish counter, so there's going to be some extra damage on the table there as well.
True. Drive gauge. Give me that. Go ahead.
Yes.
Well, sweet.
Once again, always sweet. Don't be whiffing buttons in front of me. Don't be whiffing buttons in front of me. Speaking of.
Flash swings it out still. So you gotta prove to me that I'm dead in the ground. I'm not gonna keep not using this button. Crouching medium punch still. Great with reward. Sets up for the level 2.
Lightning Beast. To be able to at least get a mix up there. Oh, that's going to be able to set up for a Blanka shine if he does the right combo. Never mind.
He waited. Maybe looking for a reversal, possibly. COOSCO not biting for it. It may be less that the Cammy players go for that since you don't get such a big reward. You try to go for the dive kick. We'll get the back throw.
Get that timing out of here. Yep. Can't do it anymore, baby.
Oh, no. What do you mean? A bad DP sweep. What's the wake up decision? OD just lets it rip. He could have died for it. Still alive.
Don't throw out a block. Don't throw out a block ball at all, please. Level 3. You saw him buffer just for a hot second there. Try to go for that whip punish.
Almost got whip punished.
Oh,
the walk up.
Gotta spend it. Spend it. Or no, he doesn't spend it, even though he got neither.
You know, I get it, because like you want to keep it for like another interaction to maybe put them in one more interaction after that, or you can possibly kill depending on the combo that you get after it. So like you go for this one that gives you Oki either way, right? But that ODTK Blanka ball was a perfect play from Flash. Game to game now.
Right. Knowing that it's a like game to game here. Basically, it's a little bit more intense. Nice slide again and a bust out. I think COOSCO is not afraid to let it rip, and he also, man, that TP, he's like, you too close, man.
Bro, he did that, and he wasn't even jumping up in the air at all. Like, Flash wasn't even, yo, you good? Like, COOSCO, you good, bro? Like,
no, he gaming right now.
Oh, okay.
There's a need. That's what we're talking about, the combo there, that bug. Oh, with the low forward, though. Get the mix. Yeah, try to go
throw. The fast fall, didn't get it, though. I like the idea overall. Yeah, knee bomb a lot more prominent to us, especially in this matchup. Maybe catch a crouching mid kick, possibly the nice walk back to avoid the dive kick. He's changing up the space and place it where he's at continuously, and it's making it hard for COOSCO to enter through the skies. One more throw will kill.
Oh, wow. Able to get the back throw. Are you risky? Yeah. FLASHMETROID is risky. He's like, I'm staying in this bracket. He's on set point.
It's hard because he hasn't really done a lot of bust outs. There's been a few. Drive impact right back though. Can't do that. You're right, cancelable button. Or not even a cancelable button, a button with enough recovery. The drive impact, he waits for a little bit, gets a grip right after it. COOSCO, meaty stand, medium punch. That drive rush right after. Can spin the bar.
I agree. Don't spin the bar there in that situation. You want to make sure you hold it. So you have this big of a life lead. All you need is one low forward. That's all you need.
The jump was clutch. The jump back, I should say. Final game, final round. Bar at the bottom. Who stays in the bracket? Who goes home, or I guess walks around the house salty as hell?
Absolutely. Oh man, that's like just hit. I don't even think COOSCO was ready for that. Oh, try to get the neutral jump. Try to get the harassment. No, thank you. See him take your turn back. It's safe. Oh, wait for the lead.
Anti-airs are on point. Can Flash make those out? We saw that against some of the Lily play against ELCHAKOTAY. Can we see it here? Oh, he's about to see some stars. Level 3 damage being dumped out here.
Yes, he just want to get that life lead, and he has a corner position as well. This is where you want to be if you're COOSCO, because now you can go for the mix. Got to be careful. Whip the OD, spinning back fist.
You see how he tried to go for an empty something? Stand light kick was in the way, though, from Flash. Finds a side switch. He's got bar. He's going to look for an activation. Go for a level 3 situation. I see that stand fierce. I see hunting for it. There we go. Dash up, crouching. Media kick to start the party off. Kill the drive gauge. He's holding parry. I like how he let go of it before it became a problem, but now it's problematic. He's up in the corner. One more interaction with the level 1 behind it.
All right, charge it up. It's going to bounce. Got the mix. Should be able to close it out if he gets it. Up. Ball OD. That's going to close it out. FLASHMETROID with the 3-2 in the final game, final round. Going on to meet JAK in the loser semifinals.
Ball up top, bro. That's how we do it. Flash moving on the bracket. For a person that say you don't play the game very much, he's still very solid in all of his matchups. Again, the footsies, his understanding of what to do. And again, level 2 for him is not about the mix. It's about putting you in an unfortunate situation, which people might think is the same. But it's not about these goofy, like, fin-rich mixes and stuff like that. It's like, I'm going to put you in like a left-right, you know, guess sort of scenario that's pretty basic, but it's very, very effective, especially with Blanka channel land. So with that, everything behind it, with him also deleting the DARKDEZZY off the table, he takes it over COOSCO. COOSCO, great up to you, brother. You know, really happy to see you work to this top 8 spot, bro. But Flash, for again, a guy that don't play that often, he's kind of
fire, bro. Look kind of fire, bro.
Hate to say it. Flash, you're not bad, bro. You're not bad, brother.
Not at all. But there we go. We got our top 4 set up. On the winner's side, we got DARKDEZZY going up against ELCHAKOTAY. And then the loser semifinals, it'll be FLASHMETROID going up against Juri. So, still 2 Manons in play, also with a Lily and a Blanka. So either way, we're getting some character variety that is potentially going to make it into Capcom Cup 11. Well, right now, what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. Go ahead and get everything going. We got the top 4 settled. We're gonna go ahead and relax, refresh, and bring it on back to you. Super Saturdays, CPT World Warrior Midwest. Be right back.
And we're back with even more Street Fighter action here at the Mid-Best. Don't get it twisted, people. If you miss any of this great action, well, hit the VODs or just stay tuned as we're going to run through the bracket for all of you. My name is Seikola. I am joined with my boy Beat3 on the mic to my, I guess that'd be my right. Yeah, this is my right. Hi, it worked out.
Yeah, this way. Yeah,
bro,
there you go.
How you feeling? How you feeling, man?
Yeah, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling great to seeing where things have gotten up to this top 4. Had some crazy matches that have gone down. I don't even know what to call it. Like, it's pretty much just been a Manon show with a little bit of Lily and Blanka involved. So, I'm interested to see how this is going to be able to play out. Especially, we got the loser semifinals. It's going to be FLASHMETROID going up against JAK. So Blanka versus Juri, excuse me. And then we got DARKDEZZY going up against ELCHAKOTAY in the winners finals coming up right here, right now.
Who would have thought? Lily versus Manon. Winners finals of any region, especially one of the strongest regions in the US. Now, that all being said, again, this is just the testament of the work ethic of these players to get to this point, especially DARKDEZZY. It's really been showcasing what they can do in the second season of Street Fighter 6. Even previous season probably was out here a little bit, but this second season was showing out. ELCHAKOTAY hungry with that Capcom spot. We've seen him get second multiple times. We've seen him so close to clutching things out to qualify or to be close to the finishing point of top 8. Oh, excuse me, I'm going dark out here. So I'm about to switch to a different character. Well, you have to unlock me. But anyway, we'll continue to play. I saw some people up in the chat being like, yo, why isn't this getting more views? Well, thankfully there are people restreaming. But if you want to help out, tell people on Twitter, on Blue Sky, on Instagram, on LiveJournal, on Facebook, where people are at. I don't know what people do these days. Wherever the kids are at, Threads. Don't use Threads. That's like I think that's like a dating site for bots. Because every time I see, every time I see somebody, it's like, man, I'm just so single in Chicago, and I just wish I had a man with me.
Press like here. Press like here for Chicago. No, we ain't.
No.
Press like if you like Street Fighter 6.
Nice try. You're not getting my data, you bot. We'll see who's a bot between these cats. Winners finals to move on to grands. It's gonna be Manon, Lily, DARKDEZZY versus ELCHAKOTAY. Let's get it.
All right, and already starting off, man, that Couch Fierce does so much work. And that's the name of the play that he needs to kind of mess with. But he also has some other good buttons that are really harassing the neutral. But I do like the fact that, DARKDEZZY is completely ready to make sure he's good on perfect parrying some of these fires, as long as it's not win stopped.
And he's going for like command grabs to end things off too as well, to make sure he gets that wing condition off her inside of things. So, get those medals up. 4 medals in totality right now as this round goes down. Tay stocking up his side of things, runs the OD, driver first to back it up. trade conversion, gets another hit right after it. DARKDEZZY striking back whenever he can. Try reversal again. He's in burnout, but definitely not out of options. It's a one touch.
Oh, there's gonna be a punish there. Off the counter dive. Try to see if you can catch him pressing like a button, or try to see if you can get some kind of gimpy anti-air hit. But there he is, DARKDEZZY with the first blood in here. And already starting really well with 5 medals on the board.
It's a punish counter situation. Like, you gotta really think about what you're doing. If you're giving up like some of these moments, or if you're giving them access to these medals, it's kind of on you. That kind of happened with Tay right there. Negative frames, we saw the punish. We see him up in the corner.
Oh my God.
Grab. Look at the bar at the bottom. Raw drive.
Oh
impact.
my God.
You didn't react. Hold that.
Man, it felt like the perfect even though it wasn't. That is first game very, very quick by DARKDEZZY.
Yeah, we saw this before, right? With Flash, where he was like, okay. I understand what you want to do. Let me ride it back a little bit. Flash is cooking, and then, you know, we saw the flip of the script. No, it could happen here. But DARKDEZZY, very dominant, also taking advantage of the moments where things were hella minus. We saw my man try to stock up with the win corridor, and that got punished, unfortunately, when he let it rip.
Yep.
And DARKDEZZY was, again, able to stock up with his win condition. Was like, I'm going to go for these command grabs whenever I can, whenever I'm given opportunity to do so. So DARKDEZZY, first game to him. Again, Grand sitting in front of them. As you mentioned, game after game, just game it. That's how you take it. That Capcom Cup seat.
There we go, another hit grab again. And there, now you'd be able to, because of that, sitting and mixing it up with the command grabs there. Nice counter dive this time. He was waiting for this opportunity. And once again, man, these walk backs, he's not neutral jumping away from the FBBs. He's walking back. Definitely checking on that
range,
space.
that character. Exactly, the proper range to strike back. And forward lurching moves definitely help her out that stand medium, being able to lurch forward a little bit, let her claim the space that you wouldn't expect. Heavy kick hits, not something never fought. That's just, how many times have we seen that drop in this bracket, bro?
Wow, though, that wake up, I cannot believe he got that jab, especially considering what the media was going to be. But I definitely want to see it, like, again, we had the crouch fierce, but I want to see some more buttons that really messes around with it. And man, these spires are just not working out. Was that a setup?
You know what? If it's a pro player, it is. If it's just a normal scrub like me, you dropped it and you mashed right after. Either way, DARKDEZZY, presence of mind to stay fine. Perfect parry, and the punish right up is going to be a command grab. Oh, it's my favorite book. I read it every day. Overhead blocked out. Try to go for the command grab. Easy punish and a super. About to seal us with one more interaction.
You have to do drive forwards to at least get back, but man, believe on that drive meter right now. And DARKDEZZY doing a great job. He knows that he got those stocks, and he's trying to get in with the spires. He is going to always drive reversal to keep you locked into the position that you need to be in.
What's up the overhead? Command grab does land though. Luckily it wasn't punish counter, so they keep the drive gauge up. Again, look at the reassessment. Not letting Tay kind of run all over them. Take the momentum. Interruption with the stand-like kick on his terms. Will he approach and put him down? Another round in 2 games for DARKDEZZY. Dog, he might take down ELCHAKOTAY, who we have talked about, has been so hungry for that seat. Might be seated and loses real quick right now. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's going there very fast. So definitely want to see if there's any kind of adjustments they take and think of on the fly. It is a 1st to 3 scenario, so you have that time to kind of do that and come up with it. But you never want to end up in a 2-0 scenario.
You're not lying, bro. This is a possibility of having DARKDEZZY shake up this bracket. Heavy took down JAK, might take down ELCHAKOTAY. And the way he's playing, so aware of like weird scenarios and flip-outs and things like that, taking advantage of missteps from ELCHAKOTAY that, to be fair, I don't really see Tay doing. I don't know if it's like nerves or if he's trying to catch Dezzy off guard. Perfect parry, command grab, off the hit grab. 2 medals and another one.
Oh my goodness, DARKDEZZY is completely ready for any single option. Another perfect parry again off the spire.
He whipped, but don't punish. Drive rush will get the SPD, and that was tap on the parry.
All right, there's another one.
My own. I got my own, bro.
All right, and I like that DARKDEZZY is starting to like really see if he can press the issue because he has the game lead. He's really trying to see if he can be able to end this quick because you do not want to give a player like ELCHAKOTAY any time to breathe. ELCHAKOTAY's going to take this round, but he still has a lot of work to do to be able to get it, especially spinning the bar there.
Did you see how he did the heavy kick in the space trap right after that with the 4 feet?
Yeah.
Like very smart stuff from Tay to use that button in that regard. I've seen it used like that a little bit, but Tay getting close enough to be able to do so. It shows like he's getting a little more effective in this match. Command grab does land. That's 5 into the tower, even though it's hit grab. The next one's gonna hurt even more. That's a raw command grab and a raw amount of damage. Perfect parry on the button. There's big risk right there. Giving the command grab, but Tay able to run it back for a little bit.
This time, does not want to go ahead and do a vibe reversal to burn himself out. So now Tay is just seeing if he can get a punish. Oh my goodness, this is going to be able to kill here. And DARKDEZZY is 1 round away to put himself in the grand finals.
This is the dominance of the neutral, the heavy kick, the lurching buttons, the mediums.
Ooh.
Right there, getting the whip punish, sweep off the feet. Staggers the button, drive rush right after it. Command grab lands. Look at the bar at the bottom, B3.
Oh, he is feeling it, man, because 1 hit is absolute death, especially you got the level 3. Not gonna be able to do anything here, so just go ahead and go for the regular sweep. But that's the hit that you needed. Should be able to go with the level 3. Close it out 3-0. DARKDEZZY in grand finals. Looking to punch his ticket to Capcom Cup and sends ELCHAKOTAY down to the loser side.
Level 3 for the victory. Laying him on the asphalt, man. It's the cash fault. Well done for DARKDEZZY to keep that bar at the bottom, to squeeze out that victory at the very end. And honestly, the dominance that we have seen throughout not only like obviously the bracket at the beginning, but even in this match, disallowing Tay from doing anything. Look at the neutral right now. Tay's like, well, what button can I use? So I used the heavy kick right there, got interrupted. Dezzy's timing was great. His defense was great. His ideation when he gets the metal situation off was fantastic, off a perfect parry and faults right after. This guy, Dez, he hungry for it. Now, it's not over. Tay, down in losers finals, could get that run back, but to have to fight JAK or whoever comes throughout that match at the bottom.
JAK or FLASHMETROID.
Who knows? You know, who like that's a hard thing to do. You have to fight those cats who are warmed up. They're hungry too. And then you got to fight possibly, if you win that, against DARKDEZZY again. We'll have to see, bro. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean, it definitely makes things a lot more difficult to be in that side on the loser side. You make your way back up to grand finals. But speaking of trying to make their way back over to grand finals, we got both these guys who essentially have been the in one short case they've almost been the 1 and 2 outside of Dual Kevin when it comes to this top 8. So you gotta be. It's definitely interesting to see who's going to be able to come out of this one. Oh, the back throw off the blue as well. Over punish.
Yeah. Rise off the 7, stand fierce right there, interrupting the button string. ODDP. Honestly, JAK, you should have changed your name. Not in Capcom Cup. It's a crazy ass name to be in like a top 8 sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't have that bad uniform on you.
Yeah, they put that juju in the universe, and right now he's trying to go ahead and change the future.
Had to do something. The future had to be changed. Lands a crouching to kick the drive rush right after it. Nice little extension, the dash up throw. The defense like knocking those jabs. Look at the throw right after. Take hit. OD fireball, ODDP, the bust out. But drive impact could end out things. Flash.
I love that.
Taking the trade, didn't have the health for that transaction. Sorry, sir, your card is declined.
Yes, and yeah, it was a really good option. That is just called player awareness, game awareness by JAK. Knowing like, yeah, I'll take a trade, I'll kill him. He's fine.
Side switch trade, again, JAK. As you mentioned, we're gonna take some of these trades here and there. We have the lead.
All right, trying to challenge. Able to get the stomp and back on the other side. Got to hold this FLASHMETROID. Yeah, we want to hold no mix though. I'm gonna bust out with that up ball.
And the OD. This has been a big winning point here for Flash. Drive reversal against that. The dash up into nothing. The jump back fadeaway play to catch the recovery. Clean and pristine. JAK takes the round and takes the game with level 3. Very smart stuff. We see that Flash likes to advance right after. Again, that's like to like keep the pressure on and put you in the corner. More so than Mix, but JAK read it. First game to him.
Yeah, and again, that jump back, just sniff out that Lightning Beast level 2 startup. Really good stuff. I think he wants to go ahead and make sure that he keeps on the toes and really put it in Flash brain that, yeah, your level 2 is not going to work against me. I also have a level 2 that's very annoying. It might come out to play in this set.
Nice DP. The reactions are there with the anti-air. Hers one of the better to do so against the Blanka balls because it has a lot of range on it. Able to tap parry a little too often. Back throw incoming. Kills some of the drive gauge and puts him up in the corner.
Hold him back. And that's a walking back situation that you talked about before. I think JAK, oh, that was a good counter hit conversion. But I think Flash right now is not going to test any kind of like slide scenario. He's just going to keep it simple. Use it as a closer. But, oh, that was a good tech by JAK.
Yeah, that tech was actually clutch right there. He's up in the corner. Now he's out, but it's not looking so good. Go for the overhead. He blocks it out. Knocking on the door. Foot dive. He's looking for the super, and you see a slight little hezzy to be able to get the fall right after. JAK was looking for that level 1. It didn't come, so he's like, cool, I'll continue to get aggressive with it.
Double knee, be able to get the knockdown. Oh, what a meaty button there.
I wonder if he could have got crouching medium punch off that light. I think that's a counter combo for the character. He just kind of commit to the lights. A couple lights right there instead. Stand Fierce and Fireball, trying to get the jump in. It's blocked out in the trade with the Stand Fierce.
Yeah, and I like the fact that JAK stepped back and he didn't want to go ahead and take an option to see if he can get a trade combo. That was not going to be able to work there in that scenario. That's going to work. Fireball Drive Flush. Thank you very much for playing.
Oh, misplaces the Renko kicks. The back meter kick here from Flash. We'll get the side switch. This man up in the corner. The bait. Oh, but I wonder if he did something else, but the ODP will still square it away. Doesn't matter. Puts around the board, stems off a little bit of this pressure that JAK's been putting on. And takes around. We've seen him good on the jive rush checks, like uses back meter kick, heavy kicking other buttons, and now pops off with the level 2 the lightning beast. Time to feast upon that health.
I'm trying to see if we get a knockdown there. I don't know if that was a setup or not, but it still allowed FLASHMETROID to be able to start getting some bit of this mix. He has one more opportunity, and there it is. That's the worst time to go ahead and do the job first. The last time that JAK did that, it's perfect timing because it's right at the startup.
Yeah, either way, like as it goes on, like it's horrible. Like it's almost like a bait for that character. JAK does have him up in the corner though. Flip out, neutral jump, ODDP. He'd been waiting for a little bit. Sets up the block of chain of land. Fireball's out. You're gonna get hit. The dive kick, yes sir. He's able to commit to it. It's already up in the air. The freeze allowed him to be able to get that input off. It's a drive reversal, stay up in the corner a while.
Caught him.
I think he had with the super.
Caught him. Absolutely. That is C8 version as well. Because he was barely in the yellow because of that white life. Not gonna kill. Has one more opportunity. Pretty much can help the chip. One more hit. There we go. JAK with a 2-0.
Very smart stuff to get aggressive before any sort of level 1 scenario would have came through. Foot on the gas to get in that ass. It's JAK. 2 games up, but Flash, he's been here before. We've seen Flash over in the World Warriors before. Not in this season, but even previous seasons too as well. Be on the back foot and somehow clutch it out. This man, again, has the DNA of fighting games in his body.
Now again, going against a guy that was formerly a kid in this game, just completely just a growth ever since 2022. JAK has been a complete tear in both Street Fighter 5 and Street Fighter 6, and he's really showing out with Juri.
The corner, tick throw, try to avoid it. Yep. I don't know if that was TK Blanka ball. A little mistake, but let's get some distance.
Get out of here, little boy.
He really swung that away. Nah, Flash, you gotta fight back. Don't let this man touch your kids like that. Don't let him smack your kids away like that, bro. That ain't right. I'll fight back. Oh, the dash up level 1. Oh, you're so dirty for that. Dash up level 1 is insane.
Oh man, he tried it the first time. He's like, you know what? I'll still do it. I'm not gonna go away from that.
Yeah, last time was level 3, right?
Yeah, he tried it again. But okay, I like the wake up DP there, knowing that airframes it was not a safe job. Throw, toss it in. Oh, the meaty. Trying to go to Arby's again. He's going to Arby's to be able to get the meats.
Meaty no vegan right now. Kept away from the kid. No visitation. That situation right now, JAK, he is the one on set. He's got bar at the bottom. He can do quite a bit with it. Wants to go for level 2 if he wants it, or if he wants to damage, he has level 3, depending on. Nice, I can take that trade.
Yeah, and like I said, that's been the name of the game, honestly. That's the 3rd trade that he has taken that has actually really helped him out. Yes, he's in the corner kind of holding this, but yeah, you don't want to be in those bad situations. Speaking of bad situations, able to get the jump over, really costing it, and yeah, I'm gonna need some of my meter back. I need to get back in the green.
Look at this, the damage too is well dumped out. Flash still has Lightning Beast to work with. ODDP avoids a fireball. He thought he'd get that nice me scenario. Flash trying to go for the command grab. Oh no, he's at burnout. Keep him away from the kid.
Yep, not allowed to see your son, not today. Oh, DP, we saw that last time for Flash. That's how it works out for him.
Reversal button zone. The wake up. There's the anti-air. Walks out the jump in. Both in burnout, but Flash before the bar back is taken down. Fuhajin, stock up, making it the end of Flash, and Flash, great showing throughout this bracket. A man that had not been playing that much, still getting this spot is insane. Loser semifinals, the stacked ass bracket is nothing to sniff at, but JAK gonna be moving on in the bracket, just too oppressive, especially in burnout. Had some great moments, especially on these media scenarios that you had pointed out continuously up in the corner too as well. Anti-airs were on point, and just catching the walk back with a stand fierce like that was clutch. So JAK, his reward is to fight ELCHAKOTAY. Now, what do you think about this matchup? I know you've watched it continuously on
Very much so.
Tay stream, you probably seen it on JAK stream. Talk to me.
I feel like when it comes to Lily versus Juri, I feel like ELCHAKOTAY is really not that scared of this matchup whatsoever. I think it's almost like closely to a 5-5 scenario. I think it's pretty even. It's still some of the shenanigans you have to deal with when it comes to being a Lily player, but you have those great buttons. You can stop any kind of air approach, especially with dive kick with the crouch fierce. Pretty much does everything that you absolutely needed to do. But when it comes to player matchup, every time in this scenario where Chakotay has tried to make it out, at least get himself further into a position to qualify for Capcom Cup or to qualify for Capcom Cup, JAK has been the one to take it.
Oh, you're right. I remember Street Fighter V the last year. It was the year that JAK had qualified. It was, or the year before that, one of those years.
It was 2022. Yeah, it was 2022 for that one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It was them.
Because Mag was 2023, and it was again Chakotay just coming up second place.
I remember the drop. He had the conversion to kill, and then JAK brought it back from the brink. Like it was winner side Tay. JAK was in loser side, and it was just one drop. Listen, Tay, it's time to get your revenge. We'll see what happens. So JAK versus ELCHAKOTAY, losers finals. Going to fight that DARKDEZZY. I gotta give him some credit. DARKDEZZY up in Grands.
Yeah. I definitely, if I'm Chakotay, I'm definitely want to try to see if I can get that run back. And I kind of talked about that now. When you're in that situation, it's too close. You're not going to be able to get away with it. Oh, it hits above me. So you got to be careful with that situation. I think JAK set that out. Now he has that corner position that he needs. And I feel like Lily as a character, she really struggles in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
She has like opportunities to be able to use the wind stock. As long as she has wind stock, you cannot safe jumper. And this is safe jump city when it comes to level 2 in the for the Fujin. So when you're in the corner, otherwise, it's very difficult for a Lily player to really try to get himself out.
Her Abari buttons aren't really good. Like her reward for without stocks, like her stand light kick and stuff like that, like her 4 frames, are not going to give her the most compared to other characters. Has to go for things like this. Level 1, expends it right now. He's got a lead in health, stocks up. Not going to go for any sort of Oki scenario. Just wants to be able to find a follow-up right after some of these conversions or combos or whatever. He's back up in the corner. Overhead, but the button right after definitely helped out. Did not get an extension though off that stand light. OD Mexican Typhoon. One more hit will seal it.
Oh, and that's what button I was kind of talking about. Stand medium punch. It's actually hits a lot farther than you expected, especially in that situation where he got a good whip punch out.
Oh, he did it wrong. See what the command grab. Nice and close after that. Drive rush. He lets it rip, and again, he's not just going for like drive rush, like crouch fierce, like other Lily players would do. He's kind of taking a little bit, like, I don't even say a risk. He's running the Condor Spire. You don't expect it. That's going to be victory. We don't drop these.
Ooh, Arise chicken. Chicken Arise. That is game number 1 for ELCHAKOTAY. Try to see if he can get his revenge, at least in CPT play. I will say, like, when it comes to the record, yeah, JAK is definitely ahead, but ELCHAKOTAY has tasted victory against JAK in a CPT format before, earlier this year in World Warrior. So there is opportunity for that.
That's true. Crouch Fierce runs it nice and close with the low. Burns himself out, drive impact in between the string. We'll see if JAK comes with a side switch. He does it. He stocks up into with the DP. Got so much drive gauge, so you have all the space to play with. He's got a long drive rush. Now you have the corner with the throw.
No.
Oh no! With the drive impact, he gets super. He's got the chance to recover. He hits the super, not able to take advantage of that drive impact. He's back with bar. The trade.
Oh, what a trade! Oh, anti-air. There we go. There's a wind scatter right there. Got to be careful throwing that fireball because you do have Condor dive in the back pocket just in case.
Oh, the OD rip.
I think that was definitely waiting for a bait. Once again, waiting for it. Did not go for it. The command grab, that was really smart. Way to stay patient. Not taking the pot of greed. Picking the right card. Getting the hit. Chakotay. Trying to get us up in a 2-0 scenario.
Jak needs to go for more like these perfect parry scenarios. We have to be able to react instead of going for like preemptive parries. It's not really working out. Does get a jump in here. This is good. Stocks up the Fuhajin. Plus frame. Throw with a dack dash. Avoids, and Tay's able to stock up 2. There's win condition.
All right, back to neutral. Once again, a stock. 2 on both sides. Oh, there's the perfect parry you kind of talked about. Making sure you have that on point. No, you cannot get no kind of pressure, no kind of anything. Level 1 is always going to be there, but now there's no more of it.
That's true. That's defense. Sote goes on the offense. That's command grab, drive rush, crouch fears.
I'm not seeing no drive right after from Jak.
Yeah, I don't know if he's afraid of like a delay, like a block or something like that, but level 1's going to come through to get it done. Tay on 2 games, looking for his revenge.
Not yet.
It's overhit. Overhit the crouch fears, Odie fireball.
Oh, what a block.
Statistic. What happened? You the trade.
The trade. Chakotay is up 2-0, but it's still not over for Jak. He has an opportunity to go ahead and start making this comeback, but he needs to really think about it, take a little bit of a breather. You see he's taking a little bit longer to go ahead and press that confirm.
Yeah, I mean, it's your last chance. That last dance over Capcom Cup, bro. Like that name, not Capcom Cup, might actually be real, Jak. Don't slow us down. Perfect parry in between the string. It was a real combo. Tay with his own drive reversal now to stock up. And look at the moments that he's choosing to stock up. It feels like it's early, or he's trying to stick it in every so often. It's a big pivotal point of his game plan. It's not just about like the he's trying to dash up for the command grab, grabbing his demons.
Yeah, that second hit always does wonders. Think it misses and it doesn't. And now you got the burnout scenario. And pretty much almost guaranteed if he doesn't allow Chakotay to be able to build up that meter. He does, though. Careful now. Tries to go for a DI in mid-screen. Tries to go for it again. Very close.
Level 1. How many times has Tay busted out in between strings on wake up? None of them are getting called out. Jak is not able to find the proper reads on these wake up supers, or the reversal supers, I should say. Drive reversal to keep him up in the corner. Offensive style. Drive reversal again. We better get aggressive with the drive reversal for the side of Tay. Back off. I gotta get my win stocks.
Okay, that's a grab. The perfect parry as long as you do it. Just chilling out, and Jak tries to back up just a little bit to be able to get the jump. Skill, keep him locked into the corner. Trade's not gonna work. Jump back is gonna work. You let me jump back and catch myself just a little bit. Try to make this comeback. Jak.
For medium punch now, switching it up a little bit. Instead of medium punch, he's got a little bit more range in that 4 medium punch. Target combo, or not even target combo, excuse me, that's a frame trap. Cross-cut DP can't leave for free. Pay with some of your health.
Absolutely.
Punish.
I love that. Love that option to be able to go for it. Like, hold on, man. It looks like he's going to be able to get this level 3 loaded up. There was a lot of likes. Definitely going to be some scaling involved, but let's see what this does. Still alive. And that's -2, so that's why he went ahead and just go ahead and woke up with the parry. But the trade again. This time working out for Jak.
One of the better things we're seeing here are like the trade scenarios, like Jak is finding better buttons. Before, it feels like he went for like stand medium, which is a little bit on the stubbier side. And it's hard to trade with that button comparatively to other things. So Jak is in a proper space that he's like, okay, this is -2. I'm gonna be scrambling soon. Let me go for a heavier button at this longer range to enforce a trade, a better transaction for him. Before it was Tay going for better buttons. He went for like a low profiling button with him. I believe it was crouching medium kick for his trade. So like in these trade scenarios, they're like very intentful buttons from both players. And now Jak is spacing himself out properly, having the better button for trades. Around his side, but Tay, still on game point.
That's right. And they got the Carlos Miyamoto theme playing in the background. You got to be careful though, whiffing some of that. Trying to see if he can really get Jak kind of guessing. And you kind of talked about it. He's really making sure he's like using the proper spacing to be able to get that stand fierce. Get him in the back corner, yes sir.
Very throw, drive rush crouch fierce finds its mark this time. Empty throw again. No tap parry here from Jak. Level 1.
He tried to go for the SPD that time. He was like, okay, I went for 3. Let me go ahead and mix it up with the SPD. He tried to go for the overhead.
Yeah, don't drive rush punish. Wouldn't have, I don't think landed in time. Stand fierce. Foot and face up in this corner space. Drive rush to reassess in the throw after Jak getting way more aggressive.
And I kind of like that aggression. Also, he's stepping back and making sure he has the right spacing to be able to take care of what he needs to do. but he's also then getting aggressive when he knows he's able to fish out a win. Because he makes sure to keep that corner position. That's the name of the game when it comes to Street Fighter 6.
And look at when he's getting aggressive too as well. It's like when the win stocks are gone, like her conversion rate is a lot lower, especially her damage too as well. So like you're not gonna get hurt as much if you're trying to contest against his character. Now there's 2 win stocks. Now Tay, before he can even get aggressive with the win spires, you see Jack just getting aggressive on his own side of things to stop that from happening. The anti-air is there though.
Ah, but that's gonna be a punish there. Jack with an opportunity to be able to get the stock. And knowing this is a really smart position to do the level 2. There's no win stock on the side of ELCHAKOTAY. That means he has to completely hold all of this safe jump city mix.
You're right. Reversal. Let's reset. That's a big jump in. All hands are up in the air too much. Wait,
Level 3,
you avoid it. It worked.
He's gonna actually might be in burnout.
I think you're right. Yes, sir. It's one touch. Meaty. No vegan. Yeah, drive rush crouch fierce to catch him from jumping back. And Tay on set point, the takedown Jack, get his revenge from Street Fighter 5 and move on to grand finals to see if he can fight DARKDEZZY.
Oh, there's a perfect parry. That's an option that DARKDEZZY was doing on Chakotay. What's up, SVD? Give me all of that, son.
Wasn't even a jump cancel too. That's off the table now. Reversal, Lice, gets a counter conversion. Drive reversal from the side of Tay. Going to back it up a bit to get the stocks up. Drive reversal, not incoming just yet. Yeah, Tay, hold on that bar.
Oh, that jump back. Oh, that was so close. Be glad that it was that close enough for the frames. Okay, perfect parry on the side of Jack. Able to get the Buha stock. Let me get that extra damage off the throw. Another hit. Is he going to be able to bring this back? Yes, it is.
He should be able to. Target combo would have level 1 behind us to seal it. 2 games right now. The final game. Will Jack move on, try to take his revenge against DARKDEZZY, or will ELCHAKOTAY finally get his revenge and get 1 step closer to the Capcom Cup?
Here we go. The thorn on the side. And already starting off. And I kind of like him going for the heavy win stock. Just in case if Jack tries to go ahead and turn green, he gets slapped immediately. That's why there's the mix-up potential for that. Oh no, the cross-up. And that kind of happened after a little bit of a misinput, it looks like, from ELCHAKOTAY. So now you got to hold the mix again. This is exactly where Juri wants to be.
For that level 1, we talked about how that super has been pivotal, but the Mexican Typhoon in between the string, the eye of the storm about to send Jack home. It's that point here. ELCHAKOTAY, can he do it though?
He's finding his options. There's a drive reversal, but it also puts Jack very close into the burnout scenario. And I think that's the game that Chakotay wants to go ahead and play. Try to get him to use those drive reversals as much as possible to get him closer to the grave. Oh, trying to go for the SPD was just too far.
The one incoming. With the drive gauge being utilized, head spent so much. Now Jack with a full bit of bar at the bottom. Again, gotta worry about that bar at the bottom, just in general for like the CA. Or I should say, actually, SA. Throw. Oh, try to shimmy though. Reversal, butt drive reversal instead.
I like it. Out of there. No, not for free. There's a trade. Oh, what a hit. That's going to be able to get his bar back as well because of it.
Did that trade work out where he left the corner? No, the jump in is there. Final game, final round. The timers and the jumps are taking Tay down, but will Tay reign supreme on the ground though? Drive rush heavy. Starts at the point, trying to get the overhead. Hell parry instead is Jack.
Oh, Jack almost had the whip punish if he wanted. There is the frame trap, able to get to level 1 as well. Start the timer back to be able to get himself back in the green for the drive meter. There's a toss.
Stocks up. Drive reversal this time. Hits medium, drive reversal. Stand fierce to the fireball. Walk up throw, he's in burnout.
That's what he needed. Oh, the hit. Level 3's loaded up.
With a block, what a jump, and that's gonna be Jack taking over ELCHAKOTAY. It's important, necessary. The timing on his jumps have been fantastic, and it's foot to face to take Tay down. And in the round, it was getting difficult. The grounded game was looking insane, but these jumps were pivotal from the side of Jack. And honestly, as you mentioned, that crouch fierce has such a big anti-air button for the character, but it didn't work out. The timing wasn't enough.
Yeah, and you notice that Jack was actually going in and really doing those jumps when he was trying to stock up on wind. So it was all those forward jumps is really messing around with Chakotay's game because you really can't anti-air with that. Not in that close of a range. As you can see it coming in right here. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Jack takes out ELCHAKOTAY. It was looking free, Jack. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He was looking moist. He was looking mad dry.
Yeah.
Looking hella ashy too as well with the burnout. But the reward is one more seat towards Capcom Cup. However, DARKDEZZY like to punch his ticket out there. His first time out there, and with the Manon, another Manon possibly. We'll see. But last time we saw Jack, it did not look like he was in form in terms of like the matchup. Obviously, DARKDEZZY way different than other Manon players. So like he wasn't grabbing when he needed to against like the tap parries. I feel like he wasn't really, you know, drive rushing in the proper distances or dashing in the proper distances, check the challenge every single time. DARKDEZZY was just too ready, too prepped, and prepared. DARKDEZZY is still like that, right? But we see a more powered up Jack. You got the Zenkai boost is now set loose in grand finals. Bro, this is it. Final match of the night. How you feeling?
It really only is like very, very much when it comes to like a new player coming in, having those nerves. You're in this grand final scenario and you only need 3 games. While Jack needs to have to get 6. He has to get 6 in order to punch his ticket to Capcom Cup in Tokyo. It makes it, but it's harder when you're in that scenario, you're in that situation where you've done this before. You feel a lot more confident, especially since you've gone through the gauntlet very early as well on the loser side to make it to this point. So it's all up to DARKDEZZY to sit here, see what Jack wants to do, take it on the chin, and punch his ticket to Capcom Cup.
We'll see. DARKDEZZY, Jack, grand finals of mid-best starts now. And what a start right now. Jack already has him up in the corner. The stand medium for the plus frames, but Dezzy with the tech. Plus, walks back to get the heavy. We talked about the spacing that Dez has had about this entire bracket.
Oh, command grab. Let me get a medal, please. And putting Jack in the yellow.
Not turning down, though. You see him stocking up also.
Yeah, he's just really trying to make sure he gets that movement. I think right now DARKDEZZY is playing this round where he's trying to get some information, gather, and see if Jack is trying to switch anything up. Got to see a little bit of changes right here. Jack is being way more patient with his meter as well. If you're able to get the overhead, he's going to strike first blood. Rambo, Jack.
Honestly, the way that Jack is playing is way more like, I'm going to be a little bit more patient as the rounds go on and see what you're going to do. Change up the rhythm. Before, I felt like Jack's kind of throwing himself at DARKDEZZY, and DARKDEZZY had the proper spacing to interrupt that. Now, Jack running his game. Perfect parry on the way down. A throw up in the corner. Not where you want to be. Not against his character. Finds him, put the face up in the corner space. Stand for your starter. Frame kill for the medium punch. Hella plus frames incoming.
Yep. Able to get the parry and be able to get in at least for a button to try something. That is going to be a third medal on the board. Perfect parry from Jack. Actually has a yellow. Not going to be able to kill. Oh, he's going forward. He's actually going to go all the way for the level 3.
Jack has...
50%. We'll see. Yeah, he got it.
He's dead. He's dead. GG's. Jack with a perfect parry clutch with the punish right after. Perfectly done. Had the bar to cash out, to expend to get the win. Very well done, calculated. But I see the adjustments from Jack. When DARKDEZZY wants to start his aggression, he's ready with the perfect parry. So we might be seeing DARKDEZZY go for like a drive rush throw or command grab. Try to switch up in terms of like the pacing and where he's placing his character at too as well. See what happens. They got the theme playing.
Oh. Yeah, man. Jack is definitely trying not to be sitting on the sidelines. Still need the name change to be able to get this reset. All right. It's a nice little kind of hit combo. And a throw bait to boot.
Still on the tap parry. Drive rush medium this time, and it's fine. What an entry point. And switching up that pressure up in the corner, you have to worry about so many things. The throws, the drive rush bows. You got to worry about the fireballs too as well. The space traps that the character has. And the foot dives, the jump pins.
Oh, that's DP all day after that drive rush. Saw him in the air. You know he's going to be able to float back down a little bit. Oh, a little bit of blue as well. Let me go ahead and take that extra throw.
Oh, he's getting aerial with it. And the proper ranges too as well. Harassing the drive gauge. Stand fierce and OD fireball. Walk up throw right after. And look at Super. No, he holds it. He's got to do something now. He's trying to attack parry. He's tossed to the side. The drive impact will hit the splat just like that. Jack is looking to reset the bracket. We just got here, B3.
I know, man.
Here, brother.
Set just started. DARKDEZZY, wake up! Get up! Get up!
Get up! Get this man some milk!
Well, DARKDEZZY able to wait, but he does have an opportunity to at least go back. If he loses 3-0, still has an opportunity to think about what Jack did changed up here in his game plan. Because right now, things are looking real good for Jack. Once again, getting that punish counter.
What a chase on the back dash. However, DARKDEZZY able to get the sweep, able to get the counter hits. Now lands the command grab. Dash up, brings up the ODDP for free. Overhead starter, gonna land this into the command grab. No, that's death. What am I talking about? The super to seal the deal. DARKDEZZY didn't come to play, bro.
Yeah, he's trying to make sure he like starts to wake up a little bit there. Good stuff when you go in there. Make sure you spend your cash, get yourself a round on the board. You don't want to go down 3-0 on the reset. I feel like this is, makes things like really messes with your mental.
Very optimal play for the side of DARKDEZZY. We'll see if Jak keeps that same sort of style in terms of like wake up, like the more active sort of wake up things that we've seen on ODDP and buttons and stuff like that. Pulls back a little bit. The fireball, no drive rush right after. Try to go for it after a little bit of a gap. Perfect parry instead. Command grab. 4 medals. Things change up now.
Oh my goodness. If he finds himself a hit grab, he's definitely gonna go for it. That's gonna be a punish though. And the Feng Shui engine activated. Let me get that purple eye, get you in the burnout. Oh, it's time to play Safe Gun City again. Oh, what a challenge.
DARKDEZZY trying to fight back. He's the one in burnout, catches him low. The throw, he breaks though. There's bar at the bottom here. DARKDEZZY can expend some to kind of kill some of that drive cage. That's out of Jak. He's back with bar, and he's back with a perfect parry at the proper time. Cash came in right when it was necessary.
You go on the grave. You go on the grave. How'd you hold that? DARKDEZZY with a game on the board. These two, the punches taking the Capcom Cup, trying to make sure he stays off Jak for one more game to at least get to that opportunity. See, the name of the game is medals. Notice how every single game that Jak has won, every single round, DARKDEZZY was nowhere near 3 medals after the first round.
The damage potential for the character, what the other player has to think about too as well. Oi, what was that DP? Trying to in between the gap. Be ready with that, but DARKDEZZY has been walking back quite a bit to avoid. Trying to advance, spread eagle, being able to clip that dash in, the command grab, I should say.
Oh, another counter hit, loading him up. All right, checks the throw, try to be able to get out of there. He needs to find his way to push him, stop Jak from walking him down to the corner. Right now, he's completely getting harassed and put in that corner. That's where Jak wants to put you right now.
And that's where he's been able to find the most benefit. We haven't really seen the defense from DARKDEZZY up in the corner. Like, that hasn't really been a thing this match. If you're Jak, you got to get there, but trying to get there too fast. Again, her drive rush check balance or buttons are so good.
Ooh.
It's a counter hit, level 1 to finish it. Oh, DARKDEZZY. It might be looking dark at a Capcom Cup, can't lie.
Oh, they ain't over till it's over. Got the mind games coming right here, baby. We're getting with a sock, tries to go through the fireball, not able to. Ends up getting clipped at the last second there. But takes a command grab. That is 4 medals on the side of DARKDEZZY. That's where you want to be, especially when you're round up.
Dash up, check the challenge again.
We are
command
5.
grab lands. Oh, you're right.
Here we
5
go.
medals.
The 3 most dangerous letters. If he does the wrong move, Jak has to make sure he plays solid from here on out.
So we see the neutral jump, but that could land an OD. Crescent kick and have a combo right after it if you ain't careful. Playing to her effect. Stand light kick, lands a command grab. DARKDEZZY on game tournament point. He's still in winner's side. This is all he needs to qualify for Capcom Cup with Manon.
He is right there. Last second that Jak has to go and think about it for a second. Really understand, like, yeah, I gotta get this reset. Ain't no way can let those command grabs fly. I did a great job the first 2 games to be able to make sure those command grabs are not loading up. And then gets our DARKDEZZY switch it up. He heard us. He's hearing us. He's on the stream. We got the stream on. He's like, yo, I need more medals. You're right.
The people that don't know who DARKDEZZY is, he's not Joey. He is his own cat. He is a dude that is, I think, more new to the scene in terms of like the higher level play. Like this season, he really exploded onto the scene. I feel like also, I think the beginning part of the season where he's most dominant. But he's been in a lot of top 8s out here.
Yes.
In terms of like the World Warrior. He hasn't
That's
really
why he's here.
play as far as I know. But whatever he's doing, grinding in the background, it's working out. He on game tournament point, or we get a reset depending on what happens here.
And this is the appropriate theme for this play right now. Just blaring in the back. I'll try to see if he get that trade. But we talked about this before, and that's what Jak wants to make sure he plays. Nice, perfect parry. Get away from the corner, please. And a command grab to follow up. He tried it the first time, didn't work. This time he's gone ahead and tried it, went back to the well, and he's gotten 3 medals. That's where you need to be. So win or lose is still a little bit of a victory. Uh-oh,
punish.
Punish.
With a break right here, we'll kill some of that drop gauge at level 1, has him up in the corner again. We're looking to see what DARKDEZZY does on wake up, especially up in this corner, in burnout, out of option. The drive impact, gonna be able to hit and take that. JAK, we're gonna reset the bracket. And again, has to make sure he pushes DARKDEZZY to the wall and work and operate around there. It's not just a Manon thing, but it's JAK in terms of his pressure up in the corner has been super strong.
Very much so. All right. Didn't do anything with that sound like it counter hit. That would have actually been a lot.
Like the fireball follow-up there here from JAK, you know, kind of push him outside the corner.
Here we go. And this is kind of what we talked about. And there's a level 2. He wants to go ahead and see if he can get a little bit of time to get his meter back as well. So I like the level 2 usage. Able to get the hit. Oh, safe jump city.
Empty throw. With the bar at the bottom, he perfect parries. And look at how JAK structures his offense. Staggering every so often. Will be a throw. He tried to go for it. It was a tech instead. Look at the bar at the bottom. The overhead lands. No big conversion. ODDP. We get a reset. A mid-best reset. He lets it rip. And he solidifies a reset mid-best point. Ooh. Brother, we get more games.
We got way more games. I told you it's going to be an all-timer tonight. JAK with the reset, like I said, doing a really good job. Like I said, the name of the game is the corner in Street Fighter 6. But like you said before, JAK's game is predicated on that. It needs to make sure that he locks his characters in these characters in the corner to make sure he gets the optimal pressure. Everything is all the results, and plus, like, he doesn't give any opportunities for DARKDEZZY to stock up on those medals.
And honestly, it's like the structuring to disallow him from like having rebuttal buttons. Like you might want to go for like a 4-frame in between some of these strings. DARKDEZZY was really good about that in the winner side of things, being able to have the proper timing so not only perfect parry, but hit like his 4-frame. But JAK has disallowed that. And you even saw an intentful block on the drive reversal. Like that has been a big point for DARKDEZZY to dissuade any sort of corner pressure from even happening. Once he's there, once he's caught up in the corner, it's called corner. JAK has to understand that. We'll have to see some different defense here from DARKDEZZY. They done got the theme playing in the background again. Grandpa's reset, so he gets the win and moves on to Capcom Cup.
Yeah, man, don't want to be on the sidelines when it comes to that Capcom Cup scenario. Tokyo, brother.
A free trip paid by Capcom? I wish I could be there. Well, I'm going to be there, but I mean paid. But these players, one of these cats, all expenses.
Oh, that was a good punish that time to go for that. Nice pinwheel as well and as the ender, but DARKDEZZY still fighting with the throws there.
Holy parry, expect the turn. Does he get the back goal? Oh, he wasn't. I think it was 2+ right there.
Yes.
The throw. Oy. The 2+, my friend. Toxic positivity. Working with these lights, so take these, but don't take too much more. Command grab right after the heavy kick hit. That's +1 now on hit. Even more so on counter it, I believe. So at 3, I don't know, but either way, it's a real strike throw.
Absolutely. Oh man, JAK, stand fierce. He's really harassing right now. Make sure he get that corner position. Now he has it, but man, DARKDEZZY still here to fight. Doesn't want to be on the sidelines right now. The
hit confirmed.
Yes, the hit confirmed. He's gonna be able to get it. DARKDEZZY. First blood this time in the reset. Still, once again, 2 games away from Capcom Cup.
Stay out of the corner. Name of the game. Bet, then I'll put them in the corner. A-okay with that. JAK starting off strong, those stocks up with 2. Don't worry about those stand fierce. The fireballs. There's the anti with the crouch fierce. Command grab after he lands 2 medals, totality. JAK waiting for a little bit. Looking to see might be possibly getting an overhead. DARKDEZZY not blocking. I'm not sure what happened there off that drive rush.
Yeah, I think it's just a completely straight hit, take the hit, which is weird because normally you want to take those hits when you're in like close to a burnout scenario and you have a lot of health. That time, that was definitely not the time to do it because you're, once again, corner wins games. That's the name of the game for JAK all day.
We saw also like he did it twice. He backdashed twice. I guess that was what was going on. But hey, 4 advancement right here. Once command grab 4 medals, overhead hits, the counter hit, OD fireball.
You got to be careful with that. You able to get that overhead. Never mind, the level 2 is going to come out raw. They should be able to actually get close to killing.
Perfect parry. Back throw. Puts him up in the corner. Renko kicks. Burnout. JAK got bar to utilize. You might have to go to level 2 here. That might be the way to play because if she gets continues with the mediums, I wouldn't trust the gap. Oh, it's one more hit. Bounty's been mid. He backdashes away from it. The dash up medium has to go for level 3. Got to get the bar back.
Yes. Because you don't want to take a chip scenario there.
But it's one touch here. DARKDEZZY, you gotta kill him before he gets his bar back and gets in that drive impact sort of scenario.
He goes for the DI. You gotta hit the jab. Never mind. Not gonna work this time.
What a take! Drive impact, he's one parry! He delays a little bit, do it, burn up with the shimmy!
Oh my God! I cannot believe it.
Oh, my heart, oh my God.
I cannot believe he put himself in the burnout and still got the backdash to catch him again with another fierce. Oh, JAK is gaming. JAK is gaming.
He's tripped. He is in trip mode right now. ODDP finally gets the drive rush, button drive rush, I should say. We see the ODDPs in play. Perfect parry back at him, though. Lands a command grab, 2 medals, 88 seconds on the clock already. He's already stocking up.
Here it goes. Nice with one. Oh, no conversion. He was too far.
No throw. Go for the buttons, though. Foot dive. That's why you can't anti-air at Chatted Ass. It's because of the variance that she has. It's difficult, some of these range, especially if he does it early or empty throw. They're trying out to tap
overhead.
Here's the overhead.
No. He's showing the overhead now. It's going to be very, very difficult for that defense to come out, especially if you're in the corner. DARKDEZZY got to wake up a little bit more again.
Shimmies are blocked out. You see, I almost said Moist, his own Moist JAK. Moving back a little bit, does get hit with a counter conversion off the driver, so light had a little more off of it. Yep. Level 1, he wants to keep his drive gauge up and get some distance, even better for him. Drive rush into the medium, plus frame city.
Oh,
catches the tap parry.
That's gonna hurt. That was really good because he's gonna put him very, very, very close to burnout with the drive rush. And there's the burnout. Level 2, does he spin? And JAK parried in time. She'll be able to get a decent combo. Stop short. Hit the freaking sensor on him. No, burnout.
The walk that was pretty much guaranteed scenario. Bar. Yes, sir. No bar at the bottom, can't fight back. Just like that, JAK brings it back from the brink. This could have been DARKDEZZY's game previously, but JAK is riding the momentum. And again, these jump ins have been difficult to deal with. Foot dive at that close range. How do you survive, man?
Absolutely. Not sure. Like, you guys got to pretty much hold that situation, and hopefully you block right. But right now, DARKDEZZY is completely getting stomped on.
I see what you did there. Oh. Dangerous stance in neutral right now. Nobody wants to overextend too much. Again, JAK getting aerial with it. DARKDEZZY waits from on the ground, gets a counter conversion, lands the metal after the hit grab. Go kick, drive rush, throw. Stand fierce instead. He wants to kill the drive gauge. I get it now. I understand it now.
And burnout. Oh, this is the situation where JAK absolutely wants to make sure you have it. He's going to take the early stun, be able to stock up and get a decent combo out of it. While you don't spend any green, just get back to the green. That's the whole point of that.
Looking to walk it back, looking for a reversal, drive reversal, whatever it may be. Stand like kick, try to go for the command grab. No more of that. JAK get hit with the heavy, does get the spin, the sweep off the feet.
Oh, the low
swing of the feet.
Oh, man. Trick or treat.
Overhead
again.
Dan from downtown, JAK on set point, looking to punch his ticket to another Capcom Cup. Can he do it?
He has 2 bars. He's making it back all the way from the brink. He's about to get his revenge. Very close to it. So low forward, try to see if he can fish forward and get another one, so be able to get to that corner. That is where he has won all of these games.
And look what he does to get there. He kills the drive gauge as much as possible. Like, he's aiming for that more often. Not going for like throws and things like that. Just doing whatever it takes to kill the gauge. DARKDEZZY has quite a bit to work with though. Uh-oh.
Ooh. That must have been a misinput. He definitely had the right idea to go ahead and at least get the knockdown on the air on the jump back. But it's still nothing. It's not out of the scenario. Got one hit.
Oh, he didn't block. Yeah, and this is good because you kill that drive gauge. There's no way, right? Like, there's no way, right?
Nah, brother.
Look at the bar at the bottom, though. Then again, the jump in is clean, though.
Needed that. DARKDEZZY trying to stay alive and make sure he stays off the Capcom Cup qualification. JAK, though, good start.
Again, the corner has been a big pivotal point of like, when DARKDEZZY has been countered. Look at the stand like kick, the drive rush, command grab right after it. Nice.
I like that weight. He wanted to not go ahead and make the risk, especially when you're this close.
Heavy kick hits.
Heavy hit? Yes, sir. Oh, God, you cannot deal with that stomp. Again. harassment. Does have Feng Shui Instant if he wants to go ahead and see if he can take a life lead back. But now, out the corner, but overhead again!
Level 3, pops it off immediately.
Needs that meter back, please.
Exactly. Get your bar up. Get your money up, not your funny up. DARKDEZZY, what's the defense like after this? Walk up medium, the throw right after. It's a one-touch scenario. The only fireball. Did he beat it out? No, he did. Neutral jump, we'll call it out. And JAK plays that Capcom Cup once again, punches the ticket for another trip at the finals. Well done. To hold north, to not go south against DARKDEZZY. What a call.
Yes. He's back. Juri gang. Gotta change your name again, baby.
Oh, he does? No more not Capcom Cup. It's in Capcom Cup. We will see you in March, bro.
I will be there. Saint Lacola will be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. This time, man, I definitely want to see you go ahead and get your revenge. Kind of what happened in 2022. Definitely want a better showing out of JAK this year.
Oh, 100%. The way he's playing, it definitely should be like that. But congratulations to JAK. To punch his ticket finally in the Capcom Cup and join his brother Dual Kevin and see if they can do some damage out there, which I know they will. They're mid-best. Come on now. Like, let's keep it up. But
come on.
Before we give even more congratulations over to that big limit-headed kid over there, we gotta give some love to the rest of the players, especially DARKDEZZY, showcasing some really great Manon play, really great footsie play too as well with that character. Also, the rest of the players out in top 8. Bro, Flash say he ain't played the game in a while. He still did damage. Joey out here, ELCHAKOTAY, you know, all the players, Magnicro too as well. Bro, seeing him in another top 8, it just feels right. It just makes sense, bro. And it just feels like we had such a good run for all these players up to this point. But in the end, it is JAK taking it again.
Absolutely. And we're actually going to be able to talk to the new Capcom Cup qualifier.
No.
Hey, you don't want to talk to me? How you feel?
My son. I don't want to talk to my son.
You want to talk to your boy?
Oh, I guess we have to. I guess we have to. You know what? I'll be nice. I'll be nice. He deserves it. He deserves it. My son deserves it. My son. You know what? He's worked so hard. You've been there. You've seen him at all the events. He's traveled he's been at events where they weren't even tour events, like DreamHacks and stuff like that. He's been traveling around the world, doing a lot of work to up his game. In clutch scenarios, it definitely helps out to travel offline to get that experience even more so, or to keep yourself up. Not like you had to have the experience before, but to keep yourself mindful in matters where it's like, you gotta clutch this out. You can't overextend. You gotta switch it up. I'm sure he was texting IDOM. I'm 100% sure he was, yo, IDOM, what do I do? IDOM, save me, IDOM. I'm sure he did.
It's like, just hold north, bro.
Yeah, you know what? That would be some ish IDOM would say. You just hold north, bro. Have you tried perfect parry? Like,
you know, perfect parry sucks. You know, I hate that. Do it.
And the JAK's like, great. That understandable. Wow. Congratulations to JAK though. Very, very fun top 8. Honestly, very, very diverse, and just showcases how deep this game is, how balanced it is to have multiple characters up in this top spot, you know. And, you know, obviously Manon would be great at Capcom Cup, just speaking from like a character's perspective, to see more of that character out there. We already got, you know, IDOM out there, whatever. But it's good to see Juri also get some love too. You know, some of the Juri players I know have been active on Twitter on how bad she is, and makes my eye roll because she's not bad at all. But
she won $1 million. I don't care what you say. She won $1 million, bro.
And she's still good. Like, it's the first Juri in Capcom Cup? I'm not sure. I think so. No, nephew.
Nephew.
So there's two. And yo, what's up, Leon? By the way, shout out to all the homies received from the Midwest, baby. If you move, it don't matter. You're still part of our group, you know, Tangent community. He said that we have Punk, Neff, Noah, Dude, IDOM, Chris CCH, Dual Kevin, and JAK. U.S. representatives coming hot and heavy. Excuse me.
Those are some names. Those are some names coming in the Bay Tokyo.
Yes, sir. And Lex, I count Lex. I'm sorry, UK. Lex. He don't have an accent. Asking for a bottle of water. See how he say that? He ain't gonna bottle of water. He ain't gonna do that. Lex don't do that. All right. So I'm just saying he's ours. We count him as a U.S. rep.
What's it gonna say when it gets up there? It's gonna have a U.S. flag.
Actually.
Nah.
Oh, you saying nah, bro? Have you go to Lex's stream next time he pops it open and ask him. You look at the rest of your people are asleep, Cola? Nah, bro. They ain't here to fight. That's on them. Tell them wake up. Tom, wake up. Now, I'm glad that all y'all are out here watching this on the real, though.
For sure.
You know, I ain't gonna say your name on you know, this, cause I get trouble. Magic, they're gonna say Magic. You know, but I appreciate that you watching from the UK, but you gotta make sure you watch tomorrow, obviously. King's gonna be finishing up, though. You'll make the tea. Bessie, you'll make the tea.
The tea.
You know what? Hold on. Let me see if I can find that picture. Hold on. We wait for Jack.
Yeah, wait for Jack. He's trying to get things together here so we can have an interview for him. But
sorry, guys, I'm gonna have to do an interview and then I'll talk to you guys. Oh wait,
we can hear you. Can you hear us?
We can hear you. All right.
I can hear you on the
there
screen.
You go. Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Can you hear me? Hello, Jack.
Can't wait.
Are you?
Wait.
So we have the camera there, but you're not in the Discord. That's probably why.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Yeah, you are.
Bro, I thought I wasn't. Hang on. I thought I was had to be somewhere else. Sorry.
Oh, you're echoing, but that's okay. We'll figure this out. Congrats, you goofy brother. You got to up again.
Oh my god, bro.
How stressed are you right now? On a scale of 1 to 10. Now I know you're the fun-loving guy. How stressed are you right now?
Bro, when I tell you that Tay was up 2-0 against me, and I was like, bro, I have to deal with Lily Condor Spire for potentially like 6 games or 5 games or whatever. I was like, bro, there's no way I can go out like this, bro. I need to lock it in. I locked it in. You know what I'm saying? I kept drinking water. I took a shower beforehand. Shout out to hygiene. Yeah. And what is it? I just said, hey, look, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta understand tendencies, understand pressure and everything like that. And slowly but surely, as you can see, it triumphed. And I was like, bro, grand finals on reset. I was like, all right, cool. Reset, take a break. And then it's a new set, different mentality, relax, and lo and behold, Little Ford Driver saves me.
Yes, sir.
Now, my next question is, as far as like that set goes, you talked about the reset, but right before the reset, it was pretty much a final round scenario. How did you feel at that point? You had to lock in, and there was meter on the side of DARKDEZZY.
Yeah, it definitely was. I think when I was up 2-0, I think I definitely had momentum, of course. And it was kind of like, all right, I'm feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe in winners, I didn't get a good feel of Dez's defensive habits and everything like that. But yeah, I eventually understand kind of like what he did. Because I think him and Joey and Idam are 3 different types of Manons.
Yes.
So I had to realize to myself, hey, I'm playing Dez, not Joey. Hey, I'm playing Dez, not Idam. So I tried to do that, and when it was down to 2-2, I was like, look, it's okay. He hasn't won yet. You haven't won yet. There's still time. You're still okay. So I had to slow him down and everything like that, and lo and behold, I managed to reset it. So, yeah.
Well, I just want to say, first of all, thank you for taking a bath. You washed your ass and not get your ass washed. Good job. Secondly, you've been traveling a lot for non-tour events, toured events too as well, obviously. How does that help impact your practice? How does it help you with your mindset when you have to come out with these clutch moments? Because I feel like watching you play throughout the year, it feels like because you've been in these moments, you've had the clutch up. I feel like it's helped you, but I want to hear from you.
So the crazy thing about this year, because I think this is the most I've traveled out of any year. Like, I would say, okay, let's say COOSCO, right? When season 2 kind of like the patch happened and everything like that. It was CEO 5th place. It was Sweden. It was Evo. I got 13th. Blink 3rd. ECT I didn't do too hot in. There was like hit or misses, and World Warrior I was feeling my confidence go up because I mean, what was it? How many times y'all probably had to commentate me and Kevin in grand finals?
Too
or
many.
like me and Flash.
Too many.
It was, but the funny thing is that it was always me in grand finals with someone. There was only one time I didn't make top 8. And I wasn't in the grand finals. So it was kind of like one of those things. But yeah, I think just playing so many different types of people and playstyles helps you understand, like, yes, the game is the same, but there's people who are different. I think that's one thing that people got to realize. Like, everyone can do the same thing. However, no one can do what Noah does. No one can do what Punk does. No one can do what Nephew does. We're all technically different. But yeah, I think just having different people and having different people telling you what to do and everything like that helps out. So yeah.
My last question is, did you message IDOM at all during these fights? Did you message IDOM to get some particulars? I just want to know. It's not a bad thing if you did. I'm just kidding.
Here's the funny thing. I was supposed to play IDOM yesterday for sets, specifically for Dez. And I kind of was on a certain free-to-play game that came out recently. And I kind of grinded that game for a hot minute. And lo and behold, it was 10 p.m. And I was like, oh, nah, it's okay. So, but, you know, I still locked it in. I was like, okay, cool. You know, still fun footage and everything like that. So I still did my thing, but that was a little bit of me slacking. But, you know, Item said first seed never wins. You are wrong and you're adopted. And, you know, me and Kevin are going to Japan in Capcom Cup.
I mean, Item's joining you too, so like,
I mean,
you're right, but like, also,
he's gonna get a death group, bro. He's gonna get. I'm calling it right now. I'm cursing my man.
That's crazy.
Hey, you didn't change the future with your CFN name. Speaking of which, what's the CFN name gonna be now?
For now, it's in Capcom Cup now instead of not in Capcom Cup.
Yeah, smart.
So for now, it's gonna be in Capcom Cup, but maybe it'll be like going to Japan when it comes sooner. So, you know,
just name it Japan, just to do the Street Fighter.
Japan, yeah, that'll actually be funny. But yeah, that's gonna be a CFN name. Shoot, I could probably be like a $1 million character or something like that.
Character. Oh, the drink contingent will not like to hear that. Well, congratulations, brother. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Hey, before you go ahead, chill. You know, talk your talk.
You got some stuff happening tomorrow now too, huh?
Yes, I will be at my local. It's their monthly. It is the final monthly of the year, and I decide, you know, I want to show some love to the people who are continuing the scene, especially offline scene, like locals in Wisconsin. So I'm putting up $250 pop bonus myself personally to help them, to help the players. So if you're watching this and you are from Chicago or, you know, Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, anywhere around, please come out. I think it starts around 3:30 or something like that. But yeah, I just want to show some love to my homies, because, you know, when I tell you that venue or that local is really godlike, and I'm grateful to have that local. I'm grateful to have Thursdays and Saturdays and Sundays where I can chill with people and have a good time and enjoy myself. Like, sure, someone can win a tournament, it's fine, but to have a group, a clique, it's something like you truly will always cherish. So I want to show some love to them.
Absolutely. Yeah, man, I've definitely been out there to the Wisconsin area, like at C3. It was, y'all show love to your boys. So yeah, I definitely agree with you that it's been a lot. This is a really good spot to be at. So make sure you guys check that. It's also, I heard, it's free cookies as well.
Yeah, there will be cookies. There will be cookies. So I mean, St. Cola, you are ducking. You know, I know you're only a train ride away. So and you're
bro, I gotta get packed for Monday. Okay, we'll see. If I get packed at the time, I'm coming through because I like free cookies. And it's more like an hour train ride. All right, all right.
And these people playing for the big bucks, bro. That's some juicy.
All right. We'll see what happens. All right. You know what? Go enjoy your night. Absolutely. Congratulations. Not bad.
Welcome back. See you in Tokyo.
Yep, I will see you guys in Tokyo. That is the next international trip I will be going.
We'll probably see you before that, but you know. Yeah. Get him out of here. That's Jack. Capcom Cup qualifier for mid-best.
Yeah. Go for class.
Yeah. I'm out.
All right. Well, there you have it. Mid best is all concluded.
That's
Final
right.
thoughts, B3, man. What you got?
It's a crazy bracket. I'm not only blessed and honored to be here, I'm also blessed and honored to be working this with you, Seikola, man.
My G.
I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody in production, local Kick Esports, doing a thing. Appreciate Capcom as well, coming through and giving all these opportunities to all these different regions. Keep the World Warrior alive. Absolutely, that's my thing to say about that, because you get fun stuff like this all the time.
High level action. Your satisfaction, you feel me? Again, thank you, production, all the commentators, all the players, all the way through the World Warrior, all the people watching at home like y'all. Appreciate Capcom, as you mentioned, to put this on too as well. Low Kick, the GOATs. Shout out to all the locals in the mid-best, and I definitely said mid-best. Watch out for what's going on tomorrow and on our Fridays bi-weekly, you feel me? And on the other days that we got them locals too as well. And if you don't know, you heard from us, go ahead and hit us up. We'll let you know what's going on. But you done said everything I need to say too as well. Appreciate you, Brody. Always good on the ones and twos.
Sir.
But that does it for us, people. Stay safe. We'll see you in the streets, and Yaru Crew forever.
Yes, sir.
Peace.